Okie dokie. I should be working now. I'm like, would you believe it? I've just done like an entire... I better grab my phone just in case. I've just done like an entire hour. I can grab it. I've just done like an entire hour and a half streaming, giving advice and tips, and even winning a game following explaining the tactics I was using in the game with my teammate. Running into a battle, picking up my teammate who'd like run off from me, because I'm clearly playing with a lot of new players here, which is fine. Taking out like a couple of squads, and it was glorious, people. And I was explaining things all through the game and how to use the guns, and because people are gonna, the biggest problem people will face, or Switch players will face with this game, I don't think it plays bad. I think it plays good. It's good. It's a very good port overall, I'll say. I'm impressed it runs as it does. The only problem I kind of have had, even on my computer, my old computer could barely run this game at like 20 frames. And I'd say it's a lot better than that, because they've obviously professionally ported it for it. But when it was okay going against like one squad or two squads even sometimes, but when you get like 3 or 4 squads in an area, it would really throw down. Like, my computer just couldn't handle it. I would get like 13 frames at some points. It would just be insanely difficult. And that's my worry with this game. When a lot of things are going off, which sometimes they do, if it can't really handle it, because even already it's been a bit choppy, but it seems doable. You just got to back up and think about what you're going to do. I'm annoyed at this, man, because I went through all these... I went through a bit of tactics, how to use the guns, which I'm going to do now, again. I'm going to go through here for about 10-15 minutes. I'm going to explain how I use the guns, tactics I use, how, like, the ammo and how to use them, and... because it's taken me a long time. No one's really taught me anything with this, and it's taken a long time to sort of get a feel for this game, and it's a fantastic game, but good lord is it hard. And people on at least PC are incredibly good. Being a console gamer for a long time, and then moving to playing on Steam and PC, and still using controller mind, but going against keyboard players, oh my word, is it difficult. So, are we live? Apparently it says we're live on there, so that's good. I press start streaming, and I didn't realize on YouTube you've still got to go and press, unless you enable auto start, you've got to go and press go live. And so I was just here streaming because my software says we're streaming, and it wasn't. It was going to no one, whatever. This pistol, I've probably only got 1 kill with this pistol, like, ever. Completely, it's actually pretty good. I think there's hammer point rounds for it. These, and I think it's actually okay with it. Yeah, it's a bit of a beast. I've never used those. That was pretty cool, eh? But my favourite gun in this range is the R301. Probably the best gun to get familiar with. I'm going to do this from like a new player perspective. And what I said initially is that I'm used to the Battlefield, Call of Duty, where if you go for the hip fire, you're just gonna miss all day. Even like, so from back here it's realistic, I guess, in this gun particularly. It's not really that accurate. So you always want to be aiming down sights. But the problem with aiming down sights with this game, and I played a lot of it, is that when you're aiming down sights and you start moving left and right, you're so slow. You're such a predictable target if you just start aiming at someone and you can't move. So hipfire plays a really big role in this game, more so than I've ever played in any other game. And it will give you such an advantage, and that's the tactic I picked up recently. I guess straight off the bat that I'm missing, because I covered it before, is you want to go into your settings, and this is again something I only picked up recently, that a lot of the pro players do. Your default settings will have the damage crosshair feedback to say X and a shield, and what you'll notice is you'll find it incredibly hard to track people with the default setting, because it's giving you this X hit marker, which is nice. I like the feedback, but it will also give you a shield, and it will also give you a number to the shots you're doing. I'm not sure if stacking is on at default, but that's the one I like. So I at least like to know how much damage I've taken or if I've destroyed their shield. But just put that onto X. It will basically help clear up your line of sight. So when you're aiming at someone and they're running, you don't have so much crap on your screen popping up, and you can still target them. That's such a small but important important thing to put on in the settings. It's changed my game a lot. Some people do like 20-minute videos trying to just tell you that one tip, which is well annoying. Everything else on the settings, on the sensitivity, I have my general look on 5. And even though I initially had my aiming on 5, I wouldn't do that. The max I've gone is 4, and I've done a lot better at that. Just gives you a bit more control. I have motion controls on, and the default motion controls suck in this game. Still using what I'm used to in Apex on like Steam. Steam has really good default settings. It's like Splatoon sensitivity, which is quite high. And I've become so used to that, it's really good fun. But these settings are really slow. And I had a quick play with them, and I think I put this up to 2. This is default at 20. Aim down sights I put up to 2, and this was on 0, both of these aiming, and aiming felt really bad. So what I've done is I put it onto 10, and I'd say it's actually pretty close to how I've got it on PC. It's not perfect, but it's not going to be really, and that's fine. The auto aim feels incredibly strong in this though. Very forgiving, which I guess it should be, to be honest, but it's probably because it's console anyway. There is auto aim on Steam, to be honest, but just not this powerful. It kind of locks me in around here, which is probably a bit too far away from me that I like to swoop over. But I won this game earlier, and I'm annoyed because it kind of proved everything I was saying. Unfortunately, I know that's probably not going to happen now because I've won a game, so it's going to curse me now. But we can see if I can go and do another one after this. That'll be quite fun. So my favourite gun in this lineup, R301, we'll start talking about the guns. Your backpack is essentially a great way of managing it. I found this very hard at first. You've got to press start, and then in this case I press X, and you can drop stuff and ammo or whatever. So you'll carry stuff that you don't need, and it's very important to get rid of it and just manage what you're carrying, because you can then utilize like what you can actually carry: grenades, health kits, shields. And shields are by far the most important thing in this game, but I'll get into that in a bit. Aiming with this gun's probably the best. Sights are always, for me, I always prefer red dot sight. Most of the iron sights on most of the guns, this one particularly, do not aim this gun. This one, the R301, you can kind of even snipe with this one. This is a very versatile weapon. If you press left on the D-pad, this one has a single shot mode, which is actually really good for long distance. If you get used to the recoil on this, you can actually hit targets like this guy. You actually get a feel for the recoil. I'd say I've actually got that pretty bang on to how it is on the PC. Not far off. It's a little bit recoily, but it's okay. So what I do with the motion controls is if I shoot this normally, not holding back, you'll find there's quite a visor muzzle climb. Same with this gun. Quite a strong muzzle climb, which does make it very hard to use. This is where I'm sort of pulling down with the gyro. A big part of this game, which I didn't want to like because I'm not used to it, and actually the gyro works well in this matter, is hip fire. So if you get to at least this close to a target, even with this R301's a great one for it, you really want to hip fire. And the big reason for it is that you're like twice as quick hip firing as you are when you're aiming down sight. You're pretty much just a sitting duck. If you can hip fire when you're this close and try and keep the reticle on someone, because it is still incredibly accurate, it still goes where you're aiming, you can finish people off very quickly. Now this brings me to the R99. Personally, do not aim this gun. Do not ever really aim this gun. It will just get you killed. I love the sound of it. I love how this gun worked. It took me a long time to get used to it. You can be quite far away. It shouldn't be doable. They might have patched it, so watch me fail. But you can generally, the PC players particularly, can pretty much hit every single bullet on you from like that guy there. I definitely can't hit that guy over there. Not too bad though. I might hit the stuff around him, but the hip fire in this gun is insanely overpowered, and it is the main way of taking people out. And this is a favourite amongst some of the top players for its R99 go brr. It's so overpowered. Yeah. So whenever you're close, this is a guy with a purple shield. do not aim this gun. The auto aim's pretty strong with this. You just want to be strafing. And literally, this is a stock clip. There's no add-ons on any of these guns. I'd suggest that's how to get used to them when you come in the fire range. Get used to them with no add-ons. So when they have add-ons, they just feel incredibly powerful. But these two here, this is a solid combo. An R301 and an R99 is a backup, so use this as your main gun. You want to go in, finish the kill, go in. It's a great combo, and switching weapons is always more powerful than trying to reload at the end of the day. And you want to use cover to your advantage. Any opportunity you can put yourself behind cover and shoot someone, just do it, because it's such a hard game to be that guy, stand out in the open like we are here, and there's a squad up there, and there's a squad over there. To be that guy to return fire in the middle of the open, you're not doing it. It's just, you just best to run for cover, run to your squad, ping where the enemy is. Which pinging is a big part of this game, which that will take time, so I wouldn't worry at the beginning about things like that. Let's go on to the heavy for a bit. Those are the two light guns I like. The other quick light gun that I do like in a quick one is this RE45. It's kind of treated like the R99, but you can also aim with it as well. Its sights are actually really nice. It's got this like red dot, and it's quite easy on the recoil. And it pretty much is an R99 if you upgrade it. It's quite nice the way it works. Onto heavies. The ones I'd also suggested starting out is the Spitfire. The standard sights on it are really horrible, but just put a red dot on it. I kind of need a red dot on everything. I'm kind of terrible otherwise. The iron sights on a lot of the guns are pretty bad. But this is a fantastic weapon. Stock magazine is enough to definitely kill at least 1 or 2 people. It's a slow firing, but very accurate. The recoil is very controllable. If you get the purple magazine on it, and a lot of heavy ammo, you could take out a squad of 3 with 1 clip if you're pretty good. I know because I've done it. It's pretty powerful in the right hand, but equally someone can come along with one of those R99s and shoot you in the back when you don't expect it and put you down in a second. So it's give or take with it, but it is a good gun. And I said it before, I'll say again, this Wingman and the 30-30 repeater, I like them both as an idea, but as a beginner, I would avoid them. Anyone with a Spitfire going against like a 30-30, it's a hard one. They're very good guns at distance, but someone up close will just wipe the floor with you. They're good as a secondary, I suppose, if you want to take that option, but any given opportunity, I'd rather have the Hemlock. The flatline's okay. I want to love the flatline. I think it looks great. It recoils a bit hard on it, and the magazine capacity is a bit low, even with an extended mag. I use it in a pinch. If there's nothing else, and I need a secondary gun, and there's a flatline there, I'll grab it. I thought I would use it a lot more than I do. Some people love it. I find the recoil is a bit too all over the place. It doesn't go up and down. It goes left and right quite a lot. And more often than not, that's almost in the benefit of the person you're trying to shoot. And I just, as I say, I love the look of it. I think it's great. I like my AK-47. That's essentially what it is. But I've just never done well with it. I'll take the Spitfire all day over a flatline. And then if I see a Hemlock, this is one of my favorite guns. Again, though, the iron sights suck. I'm so bad with these iron sights. I cannot use them. But if you put a red dot on it, this is easily one of the best guns in the game. This is kind of the gun that's good for people like Horizon and even like Pathfinder players. You just want to be in the medium distance. And when people are standing still, this is the... Because it's got a triple burst gun, it's an absolute nightmare. The only problem that comes arise with this gun is when people are running around and you're trying to track them, you'll find the bullets won't go in the burst. And basically just hit them with one shot and it's kind of useless. So when at distance and you can't hit the burst on, they're not standing still, you can press left and it goes to single shot, and that's just basically like having a, just a single shot rifle. It's very doable. If you can quickly pick off a player, just single shot, you know, you could probably do enough damage before they've even realized where you are sometimes. So it's, but again, that was just basically if they're running in distance. This is just my opinion from what I've taken with it. The snipers are great, but they're only good for, say, trying to keep an enemy back or keep an enemy team back while you relocate. I wanted to be a very aggressive with the sniper. You can have it as a solid secondary, as long as you've got something like a Spitfire, an R301, that flatline would make a good choice. Something just to help anyone that's rushing you down, and you can use, say, the sniper to break their shield, and then you can go in and finish them off quite quickly with a Spitfire. That's a very good tactic. Even as a new player, I'd actually recommend using the snipers, but you want to be more of a distance. The problem I've had with it is I've done a lot of damage and not got any kills. Like, I've had over like 1,000 damage to like a couple of squads, but I've downed people, but they've got back up, or someone else has finished them off. Wow, that's incredibly sensitive. Wow, I could do that sensitivity on PC. That's not, sniping's not that sensitive on PC. Although saying that, it is. It's actually, with that tiny input I just did, it didn't actually register, so that was a bit... Reminds me of Fortnite. Oh my god, yeah, it's a bit... It's quicker, but it's not smooth. Anyway, whatever. Sniping, I don't know, give it a try. It's good fun. I enjoy it. I use a lot of the snipers as rifles. The longbow is a favourite. The triple take's also really good. But again, at the beginning, I don't know, just take them as a secondary and give a couple of punches. I did okay with them. That's probably more what I went to at the beginning. So we've got energy guns. I need to go and get a fucking drink, because I already talked for like an hour, and then, yeah, that didn't really work. Let's get rid of sniper. So like that, I'm going to drop the sniper stuff. Give me a second, I'm going to grab a drink. Can have the Fanta saving the day. Okie dokie. So going on to like the energy weapons. These have actually turned into some of my favourites, and I didn't actually initially like them. I do apologise, my voice is dying on me. Too much talking. No, so the energy weapons, Devotion and the Havoc, I'd personally avoid. They're very good at the beginning, just to sort of random. If you've got nothing else and you just pick them up and that's all you've got, of course, just grab them, use them, shoot someone with it. But over a combo, this is a solid combo, going for a Volt and going for the L-Star. If you've watched any of my Apex videos, you'd see I've used these two a lot. The main reason I like the L-Star is because it doesn't need to reload. It just sometimes overheats if you shoot too much with it. So if you can burst it in time to stop it overheating, you can pretty much just endlessly shoot with it. It just eats ammo. And it's not the quickest firing, and they have given it a bit of a nerf as well, but it definitely kicks a lot more than it should. But it's definitely one of my favourite guns in the game, just because I don't have to mess around reloading. And more often than not, when my team isn't putting down enough firepower, I can kind of act as if I'm almost two people by how much bullets I can put down on someone with this. And then, at the minute, the Volt's been very good. The Volt is definitely, I think, been buffed. The recoil's nowhere near as bad as it used to be. And I feel like the damage is more. I could be wrong, but it's just it's like even now, it just wipes him out with like one clip. So the Volt is definitely one of my favorites at the minute. I'm definitely been winning a lot with this. It's been good fun. It's just basically like the R301, but it's an energy gun, and it has a bit less ammo because of... Oh, it does it actually. No, it's probably about the same actually. Then we'll go on to the shotguns. Shotgun's a great secondary choice. to like here. The Volt and a shotgun is a great choice to have. Just basically because I'm up close. So this is again like the Volt's another one. Oh, I didn't say about the Hemlock. Fuck. I'm glossing over so much stuff I talked about before. But again, some of these guns aren't so good at hip firing. But this SMG here is actually still pretty good, particularly up close. If in a pinch and you can't, you know, you need to straight move on something, you'll see me, I won't pretty much aim this thing. I'll just hip fire it, and that's the most efficient way to go. And that brings me on to this shotgun. Do not aim ever this shotgun. It is the most useless thing to aim ever. Just treat it like it's Fortnite and just shoot the guy. You got 8 shots with this thing, and it's absolutely awesome. Probably one of the best guns in the game. Probably one of the guns I've got the most kills with. And the gun I'm currently flocking to a bit more is the Mastiff, but it definitely requires a bit more precision. I hated this at the beginning because I couldn't use it, and the damage really does vary. If you want Russian roulette with a gun, this is it. It's got 6 shots. You can do anywhere from 13 damage to like 70, I think. They might have lowered it, I think, recently. Wow, that was a bit of a weird one. Yeah, I think they've lowered it. I noticed before, I don't think there's as much damage. Maybe it's... The highest I've seen recently is about 56, 60. So maybe it doesn't do 70 anymore. So maybe they've nerfed it or something, I don't know. But this has been a great gun to finish someone off with. So you want to get closer, you say hit this guy with half a clip, you know he's weak. You just go in and... Oh, they really should have... That's what I mean with the roulette. I expected 1 shot to finish him, and then it took 3. It's best to aim it, but it's just really random. Sometimes you can hip fire it, and it would do serious damage. Other times, I think you're generally best as close, like aim it at distance, and just, when you're this close, just Hail Mary it and just go for it. Then you get these special care package weapons, and people like these. I like these; they're good fun. The Peacekeeper I'm not so good with. It's essentially just like the Mastiff. But a bit more powerful. If anything, this might have had a bit more of a buff. It does buff. Oh, no, it's got 118 there. Oh, and it's got a thermal scope on it. They're good fun. I do like the thermal scope. All of these special guns will have thermal scopes. The one I personally like, and the one I won the game with, that I thought I was streaming, we weren't. I had an R99. I got rid of my R99, picked this up. Now, the default mode, it doesn't actually say what it's changed to, but the default mode is burst. And I was like, I like the Hemlock, but this is a bit, it's powerful, don't get me wrong, but it's hard when you've got someone rushing you to be like, you just start bursting people. It's not very good. But then I found out, if you press left, like on some of the other guns, you have full auto mode. And this is hands down one of my favourite guns in the game now. And most people don't pick it up because I don't think they know that. But this is just, I don't know, this is definitely one of my favourite guns in the game. It's awesome. And as I said, I got it in the game I had after I basically did this before, and we actually won straight away. So, had a Bloodhound I rescued, and we took out 2 squads, and yeah, took the win. Good fun. Hopefully we can do that again. But, that's about it. So the main thing I missed with, like, say, the Hemlock, a lot of the guns aren't great with hip firing. It's really random. The R99, as I showed you, is an absolute beast at hip fire. God knows why. I really don't know why. The Hemlock's the same. The Hemlock's pretty good at hip fire, so I've actually taken this quite a lot as a secondary. Which is why when the stock sights are bad, it's one thing. But if someone's, again... Oh, he's already dead. If someone's already fairly weak from a few hits and something, and you've got this, it is a valid gun just to sort of start spraying and praying. Which there isn't many, but some of them you really can just hip fire and get away with it. As I said, I want to love these 2. We'll go and do a game. I want to love these 2, but I find myself so bad. Like, Magnums are usually my favourite gun. And I just suck with this. There's so many times I feel like... I think it's definitely more for the person with the highest refresh rate monitor on the PC will probably have a fantastic time with that gun. But me personally, I don't know. I love magnums in like Battlefield and stuff, but I just can't get on with the wingman. Can't do it. I've had some lucky moments, but because it's so unreliable, for me at least, I just don't take it. There's a new thing going on this called Ring Fury Takeover. That's not normal. That's not normal. It's a new thing, but I don't know. It seems alright. It seems like basically you have the traditional arena battle style. The map chooses a ring location, and slowly a bigger ring of fire will close in on you, and you've got to make it to that location in time, otherwise the ring will kill you. And at the beginning, the ring damage that in the fire ring damage isn't that much, so you can actually do what I did in the first game and actually recover your teammate, give him some health, and you can both kind of heal your way through the damage and get to the other side and make it to the next part of the game. But the later part of the game, you can't play with the ring.
This place is something else. Let's go.
It starts taking away too much health too quickly, and the amount of games I lost early on purely because people couldn't, or basically made a mistake of going back into the fire ring at the last minute, and it just killed them before they knew it. And then one of my teammates goes, "Oh, I'll go and get him because you want to go and help your teammates. You nearly won it. You need to get your team." And then he'll go and get killed. And so you think, well, what do? Do I go and get him? And of course you go in and you get killed, and the other team wins. And it's just like, so there's a big tactic of keeping ahead of the ring in time, moving correctly, defending, attacking, and knowing when to run away. Because this game has a great habit of what they call third partying, where you're attacking a squad and making a lot of noise, and another team will come up to you, and if not in this case, a lot of teams will come up to you and start shooting you from all different angles, and you'll just be picked off by so many different players, you don't even stand a chance. It's insane. So this game can be extremely lucky and extremely unlucky. It's really luck of the draw. I'd say that's what makes it more fun though, really. Yeah, go on then.
Prepare for battle.
I think the Switch version, it's definitely taken a punch on the visuals, but it's still Apex for sure. I don't know. I think the biggest problem with this is going to be for new players coming into Apex. This is going to be quite hard. There's no real sort of tutorial. No one really sort of tells you how to play. It's just kind of like figure it out for yourself or watch a video of someone else telling you sort of thing. Hopefully I don't get absolutely ransacked. The field of view is very zoomed in. I think that's how they've gotten away with it. Compared to what I've even had the field of view zoomed out recently on PC, but this feels very zoomed in. I'm sure it's not even this zoomed in on Xbox or anything, but it is what it is. It's the Switch for you, I guess. I'm impressed they did it, to be honest. Seeing how it played on my old computer, and I heard it was coming to Switch, I was like, But I would say this is on par with... I'd say this is on par with how Fortnite plays, and Fortnite plays great on Switch in my opinion. Oh, I really don't like the charge rifle. Alternator's alright, we'll take that. Or shall we? We'll take the energy ammo in case we find a vault. The ring's miles away. I'm going to go over here. But so far, my worry is, which I haven't really had yet, is that when another 1 or 2 squads comes over, that's when my computer really bricked it, and I haven't really had that. The game I won, we were fortunate enough to sort of evade, I think, most people.
Level 1.
Didn't mean to do that. There's a backpack there. I'm saying there's another bloody Havoc. Shall we take that, eh? Just so I can get energy ammo. I want a vault, though, ideally. Oh, friends. Look what I found.
Backpack here. Level 2.
I think I'll be playing against other Switch players or Xbox players in this. I'm not really too sure. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Oh, no, no, no. No.
Let's go this way.
No, hang on, friend.
Never mind.
The ring is far.
Let's go
Yeah,
this way.
probably actually is. I've got probably a bit too much health there.
Target spot. Might be something good this way.
Oh, it's definitely a bit choppy here, but it's okay. But for my settings I showed earlier, it feels, yeah, it feels on par for how it was on PC, really. It's just got to be, I wouldn't say 30 locked. I'd say it's probably anything from 20s to 30. I could be wrong. But, it loads quick. It still looks very good. Probably looks better than my old computer did, if I'm perfectly honest. And
Might be some. Never mind.
where is she? She's miles away. And
Better run for it.
this got a new announcer I've never heard. I haven't played the PC version in a few days, so
Be aware of the new kill leader.
I don't know what that's all about. I'm assuming it's on PC as well. No, I don't know. No, Overwatch was the first game I got on Switch, like as a download, and it was legit terrible. Yeah, let's take that. Okay, so right here, I'm going to swap now my Spitfire. I generally wouldn't advise doing it though at the beginning. I would take the stick with the Spitfire and the Volt to keep the firepower, so you just got so much bullets. But yeah, this lady's weird. So this man's taking his time behind us. Lol, no one took the energy ammo, right? Yeah, we're very zoomed in. Usually I can stand back and like look at everything in here, but this is like very zoomed in. As kind of said before, your game knowledge is going to be what makes the difference in this, really, and a lot of that, unfortunately, kind of have to learn the map, learn how to use the shields is the big thing. Always got to put your shields on like constantly. If you can run around a cover, put a shield on, come around, down someone, put another shield on, help your teammate, whatever, kill someone else. That's generally how to do it, really.
Ultimate accelerant here.
You can't,
Tactical advantage.
when you haven't got a shield or your shield's got no charge, or even like me now when I've got like no no proper shield, then still pretty vulnerable. Yeah, these ring flares are weird. So right there, so basically you could carry the extra health, it's one thing, but I've got 2 big shield cells, I've got a big health, I've got 2 small shield cells, and I've got a full box of small health kits. I'll probably drop those eventually if we can find a Phoenix kit or something to free up space for more ammo, but right now this is okay. This one's running off to the ring over here. Where's our other teammate though? He's proper slacking. This one wants to go in. Blessed though is gonna get, we're gonna get,
Nice.
yeah, so we can hear someone's countering.
Right down range.
Ain't me, friend.
Frag out. Reloading.
There we do it. Let's use Bang's ultimate. So Bang's ultimate's a artillery strike. Yeah, I know there's someone right there. I think we just wrecked him. I don't know where they went though. I could push him, but I'm trying to sort of explain as we go. And there is no rush at this point. There's 11 squads left. This guy's still got to catch up, so I'm going to kind of wait for him. There's that ring there. She's going off on the catnip, so that's fine. And there's a charge tower here. Oh, there they are. Can't really, yeah, I can't really. More on the hill, so what I'm going to quickly do, I'm just going to sit here and do this quickly, because it's pretty quick. This charge tower, it will give me my ultimate. I think it will give her ultimate as well. Yeah, so she put herself in a position she really shouldn't have. Where's our teammate? Our teammate's only just arrived. He's going over there. Someone's zipline. What the fuck's that? Yeah, there he is. I'm dead. Someone shoot me in the back. I mean, I'm so dead. Yeah, wrecked. The lifeline going over there really made us vulnerable. I was going to try and sort of go round, but yeah, it's too much getting another squad coming in. So basically, again, we're making all the noise in the middle of the map. And you just can't do that. Like, Lifeline picked off more than she could chew. And, really, I should have probably left her. I mean, the key thing there, I probably should have reloaded the bolt and just gone at him with the bolt, but when there's someone shooting you in the back, it's kind of always trying best to try and move out of it, and I tried to put the smoke down, but no, a situation like that, you really don't want to put yourself in. That's not how it's done. And it's just because Lifelines decide to run off, and it's unfortunate. And this is the reality of Apex, is dealing with teammates that you can't really communicate with other than pinging, and even on PC you just get idiots. People want to play the game differently. Some people just want to go in, have a firefight in the first 2 minutes, and if they don't get a firefight in the first 2 minutes, they'll quit and they'll go and find another one and sort of thing. And they don't want to win it, and if you want to win it, you have to play tactically. You actually have to move, like tell your squad where you're going, and you can't do what Lifeline did and just run off. It's just not how it's done. Like, it's... If you're together, it's fine, but that Bloodhound of our team was way too far behind to push in like she did. I'd recommend Lifeline, Bangalore, Revenant, I guess he's Raisin, and probably Bloodhound, but I'd say Bloodhound's probably more useful when you can actually... I'd even say Wraiths are good on at the beginning. Bloodhound's a better character when you can actually feel confident in the guns, you feel confident in the map. He's a fantastic player to get to know, because then you can start scanning, you know where to scan around the corner. The team might be there and you can flank them and stuff like that. But at the beginning, a lot of it's just all about learning the map, learning the guns, learning the legends, and how to kill someone, really. I spent the longest time at the beginning knocking people down, but I couldn't finish them off. And if I went for the finisher, I'd like get moaned at, like, what are you doing, bro, and all this. And it's like, well, I spent my entire game knocking people down, but then getting killed myself, so... Oh! Fists are, yeah, fists are really viable in the beginning.
Whole squad taken out.
Oh, really? She was on her own, bless her. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. There's no weapon here, though, friends. Oh, there's a Mastiff. I love that. I'll see if I can get a win in here. We won't go too hard, but yeah, there we go. That'll do. Oh, the Vault as well. It's spoiling me. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's you. That was a sound bit. The zoom is a bit much on this, I will say. It's nice we found some sights there, because I'm pretty much garbage without any sights. But yeah, if you come in contact with anyone at the beginning, just punch them. Oh shit. Shit. Let's smoke them out. Let's actually counter a little bit here. We can fall off the map if we're not careful. Where is everybody? Oh, there is an L-star. Oh, she's quick. Oh. Where is he? Is that my teammate? Is that him? Oh, it's you, yeah.
You'll be alright. I gotcha.
Kind of. Should have kept pushing me, really. Would have killed me. I'm assuming this is a Switch lobby, but I don't really know. And unfortunately, you're going to get a lot of people probably a bit like me, even though I won't be playing this that much. You'll get a lot of people like me that know the game. And I had it on PC when I first played, and I was getting slaughtered by people, and I was like, this isn't noobs. What's going on? Everyone knows what they're doing. I have no idea what I'm doing, and it's part of it, I'm afraid. It sucks, but there's only one way of learning. I'd even recommend, to be fair, if your team's all dead, just going and running off and learning the map. That's what I did in some cases. Like, it was like, you guys suck, and just went and died on me. I don't want to go over there and die. I'm going to go and explore the map that I don't know, sort of thing. And it's good fun in its own, playing a little hide and seek game within it. It's good fun. There is always that. Everyone always has their style. You'll find what you like and don't like. I mean, it's a great game. This reminds me of a lot of old school like shooters I grew up with, like Unreal Tournament and Time Splitters. Even the bit of Call of Duty and Battlefield. Or they bloody hate me for saying that though.
30 seconds remain. The ring is nearby.
Yeah, you can shoot those. It's quite funny. This map's all new to me since this season, but it's a nice map, this one. It's good fun. Problem with him shooting as it does kind of open us up, but it plays good. I'd say there's definitely, yeah, like, I know how intensive this game can be, so to make it play this good, I'm actually impressed, but I think it's because it's so zoomed in. But the guns and everything, characters, it all looks really good. The anti-aliasing is spot on. Like, you can't see any dodgy lines or anything. I mean, that's probably the dodgiest bit right there, I suppose. But who gives a shit? That's a tree. And it moves, surprisingly. How could they even let that happen? That would be like taking off all the processor speed right there. That's why I'm also using Bang Smoke, because I kind of figure if the game's going to take a hit, it's going to be in Bangalore's Smoke and her Airstrike, and she's definitely one of my favourite characters. She's such a strong legend once you're comfortable with the game. I didn't use her at the beginning. Her double time when she's getting shot, she basically does for about 2 seconds, she gets a speed boost. And that is, for someone like me on going against PC players, that is such an advantage that it's changed my game, I guess, on PC, because I say I used to use Lifeline, and I don't know if I said how broken Pathfinder is, but Pathfinder's properly broken. He's one of my favorites. Like, he's really good fun, but they've just made the man a giant hitbox. He's so easy to shoot, and I've probably used Pathfinder the most, and I've probably done the worst. Even actually, no, I've got 6 wins, but the game just curses me with him now. Like, I don't get good teammates. I get sacrificed a lot, and I just feel like I'm being quick and being agile, and every single bullet hits me. But I can go and be Lifeline, Bang, Reverent, other legends, and I have such a better game. So unfortunately, I don't really recommend Pathfinder at the minute, because he's cursed for me, really. And I'll be honest, I've never come across... This season, I've not come across a good Pathfinder player, really. Maybe 1 or 2, but it's kind of like people like me, I think, just suffering through it, really. I've got 3 health kits. I kind of wouldn't advise that, but we've got lifelines, so that's fine. We'll take shotgun ammo.
Listen up. There's a new kill leader.
So it gets to this point, we can keep sprinting around. I could be going, hey guys, let's sprint over here and let's go over here. But honestly... sometimes it's actually nice to take it slow in this game. We know this area. We're like the only squad, at least here at the minute. We're not keeping the biggest eye out. But a squad, or any other squad, can come in from any direction.
Got some extra supplies.
And it's kind of just better take it in like small steps,
Are
really.
your kill leaders dead? Disappointing effort, mate.
This woman's weird, eh?
Half the squads are left.
I need energy
I need
ammo.
energy ammo.
Let's explore it this way.
So this is the other side of it. If there's anything you need in your inventory, so we need a shotgun bolt over here, and it says we haven't got one. If you ping it,
I need a shotgun bolt.
you'll say we need a shotgun bolt, and it will tell your teammate what you need. And same with ammo, you can ping ammo, and if it's not here, and you haven't literally got any ammo, you can ping the corner ammo box here, and it will tell you that you need ammo as well. So we can do it
I
again.
need energy ammo.
Sometimes you basically can't complain that you died sometimes if you didn't share information like this with your teammates. It's really frustrating to me that some people really ping a lot of stuff, and I like it. Other people don't ping anything, and it's like they'll walk past them the best stuff in the game that you might need, but they won't ping it back or tell you about it, and it's incredibly infuriating. I get it, everyone plays their own way, but
My shields are recharged.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever, in my entire sort of time playing this, I've got 200 hours on Steam, and I've played Season 7 in this season, that still pretty new to be honest, but I don't think I've ever solo won it. The best I've done is I did the other day, and it's in my highlight reel, is I had myself and a Mirage, and he was a really good Mirage player. Just started with the two of us. There was no one else putting with us, even though it's trios, and we both took out like 3 squads all along the way to the final squad. We took them out as well. I was well happy about that. That was a really good game.
Ring flares far.
But it was weird because before that I'd had some really bad games. I'd had about 6 really bad games. We were like the first squad out. Or I'd had 2 team. Again, it was just 2 of us, or even on my own sometimes. And so when I got Mirage, it's like you just think, but sometimes I think it is the matchmaking, and it's just because the guy actually he did have a lot of badges and stuff, so I think he was actually obviously pretty good. But yeah, there's something you can't really help with the, oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So when she found that, it came up to say thank you, and you press down on the D-pad and you can thank your teammate. It's a little detail that often gets overlooked, but, it's always nice to thank your teammates. Can I have my bolt back? Here we go. Oh, did I not have a shotgun bolt? No, I've got one. Okay. We're quite fortunate. I haven't really seen many people. There's 10 squads left. You can see on the map here by pressing select, the next ring is this big white circle here. There's these like solar flare things coming in, whatever they're called, but they're obviously just like this mini ring on the outside. It just hurts you, so you just got to avoid it. I guess it just stops people camping in certain spots or something, maybe. I don't know what it is. It appeared last time when we were in a little spot for a little while, so I think it's going to be probably related to that one way or another. But even like here, this I'd imagine to be one of the most intensive areas of the game, and they've got this running pretty smooth, I'll say. Feels pretty good. It's just such a complex game that I don't know, there almost needs to be a Twitch Let's Play or something on like by Nintendo or something, I don't know.
Energy ammo here.
There probably is. Oh, thanks, friend. Yeah, sometimes certain ammo is really hard to come across.
Got an extended energy mag here. Level 2.
I'm gonna go against what I should do. I actually prefer this red dot.
Optics here. Close range. Always better.
Well,
than
I
yourselves.
hate it here, friend. Where's our other one? He's over there. Is that a smoke grenade, or is that just a really white bank? That's a really white bank. Oh. How do you make the switch stop moving when you're... Yeah, I don't know. Playing it handheld's got to be an awkward one, that's for sure.
Rings closing.
I'd imagine in a pinch should be pretty good in portable, but I've not tried it in portable. I bet in portable it looks good. Damn, if it looks this good docked. I've not tried it, but I bet, yeah, portable it will look pretty good. But yeah, there's a lot of... I found that with Overwatch was a bit weird playing it portable. I only did it a brief time. With the motion controls, it's a bit weird. Same with Splatoon, it's a bit awkward. So you end up like I move the controller about, you end up moving like the Switch. Which, yeah, it's going to be a whole new tactic in its own, really. No, I don't know. Bless. I recommend getting a controller for it or something. Probably be a better way to do it. Just have it on a little dock. I've seen some people play like that. They'll just have a little like IKEA dock.
No ring flares
Have
coming
like
out.
the Switch Lite or something. Dock like just sitting on that, and then you got a controller and play on it like that or something. I've always preferred the controller though. I'm a bit. The size of my hands are huge. I kind of. I've got to gloss over the Switch like a bit of just consume. It's a bit too. The buttons are a little bit too small. I don't like it here. Right, so we're not... The nice thing is, if you wait till the ring's there, and it's more often than not, there might be a squad that's been caught up in the ring, and so it's quite good to catch them when they're like just coming out of the ring, because they'll be low health, and they might have a shield or two, but you know they'll be low health, and they won't know where you are, and it's good to catch people sometimes, but... more often than not, you want to be ahead of the ring. So we're in the ring now, or in the next area. I personally don't really like this area again, but... Oh, come on.
First in a hole.
high resolution then. Oh, there we go. So we got all the
Extended
goods.
light magazine here.
Like that.
Level 4.
Oh,
Extended heavy mag here. Level 4.
Open explosive hold here.
I did. There's that there as well. I say they've taken it. That's good. Okay. Where we get ambushed.
Watch yourself. My ring flares detected.
Watch yourself. Ring flares coming in.
Oh, thanks. The other one is to turn off. Well, I guess yeah, that's the easiest way to do it if you're handheld. Is just just go and get a controller, plug that in, or sync it rather. I've seen some people do that. If you've got the Switch Lite for sure. Obviously the other one is just dock it and use a controller that way. But I mean, I've got motion controls on, but you can turn them off, and that makes things a lot easier to use. But bless you, yeah, you gotta try something different sometimes. I used to play like that a lot. I used to have Game Boy and stuff, and I always found it a bit awkward in car rides because you're going over bumps and you're trying to focus on the screen, but it's well awkward because the screen's moving and yeah, makes you feel ill if you're not careful. Let's go up this way. This is a good place to defend. But no, I've always found games, first-person shooters handheld, always a bit awkward. I don't know, I've always preferred a controller, I guess. It's made it easier, really. Right, so there's a Pathfinder zipline there.
Let's go this way.
No.
Never mind.
Trying to ping his zipline, but I can't. And they're bringing in a teammate, so there's a care package there. There you go. There you go. Hopefully it gives us the goods.
Ring flares incoming. I love this part.
Turbocharger, no one really wants that. Health kit, don't really want that. Oh, there's a peacekeeper.
Peacekeeper here. Pop-up chugs the spread.
Never seen Pathfinder so zoomed in. Oh, he swapped it for a sniper. Yeah, it's a good choice, son.
I got you.
When you... So... Oh, shit. So that is a good choice. He swapped a sniper. 5 squads left. He swapped a sniper for... Where is he?
I am down.
He swapped a sniper for... we'll let that go off and I'll set it. Nice, we got someone else. Shit, though, that didn't cover us. Nice, well done. Oh, there's someone else. Nice, is that another one? Yeah. Yeah. Nice work, guys, nice work.
Repairing.
Because when you get to this close in the game, you know you're going to be in close combat. So if you can swap, yeah, sniper rifle for a shotgun, that's a very sensible choice. You don't want to stand under. Yeah, is it easier for... No, because it's damaged. Don't want to stand under lifelines. Drop ship, because that will kill you. Yeah, so that's the other one, is to basically turn motion controls
Give me a
off.
sec. Recharging shields.
If that's the other one, if moving the screen moves the game, and you don't like it, and I think the settings are on by default, the other one is to, yeah, just turn off the settings. Because that could be the other one. I know most people don't like motion controls at the end of the day. Oh, you had all the energy hammer. There's an ultimate accelerant here. We got too many shields, eh? Oh, it's way too many shields.
Shield battery here.
Could probably drop the little ones, but I don't know if they've got any. There's another one here. Let's just grab that. We shouldn't be doing this, but we're actually in the next ring, which I didn't realise. So, and that's closing right now. So, someone did recommend his lifeline. Her packages can be very good cover. That is very true. We shouldn't be here though, friends. Let's get down at least by this wall. This is where the ring is going to be, and there's like a flare thing right here, which is.
We're doing great. Only 2
awkward.
other squads remain.
So yeah, there's a choke point between. What is it? 3 squads left. Yeah. Let's get a grenade in there. Do that. Let's put a shield on if I can. It's a bit awkward putting the shield on, I'll be honest. This game sometimes is like, oh, you want to put a shield on? It'll be a shame if that didn't work. Yeah, so I thought we could. Let's do that. Right, so oh, there's a lifeline behind us. Well, we're pretty much dead. Yeah, I think we're pretty much dead then. I think I'm going to kill myself from my rocket barrage. Oh no. What's going on? You're still alive somehow. How are you still alive, Lifeline?
Tango kills.
Let's heal up.
Healing.
This is what I mean, you can't waste any time. You just got to try and get back
Who's
to
next door?
full
45.
full health as quick as possible.
Come on, Witcher. Say hello.
He's somehow alive, so let's cover him. I don't know how you're still alive. Let's saw him. There's someone pushing, I think, but fully covered, so it should be okay. There's someone still in front of us, I think. Where is he?
Grenade, watch out.
Right, so let's get some grenades in there.
Arch
Gonna be flanking. Just jump and move. Flank him out. He's ruined my shield, so let's try and get another shield on.
Give me his...
Because I'm extremely lucky about it, so it makes his entire push there completely useless. He's going to be coming back in. There's some guy. The more I can do to my teammate. Look, this isn't the last guy. There's another 2 squads. Oh, he's so weak. I've got no grenade. They're in the ring.
The ring's moving, friends. I'm
Up in the chimney.
She getting up? Oh, she's got a self-revive. Nice. Oh, nice. Yes, that's what I mean. You can't
Timing it.
mess around at the ring because it will get you. Shit! Oh, boom. That was the last guy. Nice. Boom. Well, there we go. I completed what I wanted to do initially. But if I didn't put the health on, and if I didn't probably put the shield on as much as I did, oh, I'd have been so dead. Because that Pathfinder railed me then. He took away my full shield, like, immediately. So, 9 kills. I can dare I say I don't do that well on PC at all by any means. Yeah, sorry, bless you. I didn't know if you were on about the motion controls moving, or if it was the just the fact that it was in handheld and you didn't like sort of having to sort of move around the screen. I didn't really know. Bless you. So, yeah, good game. We'll go again. I had a game earlier where we got the care package and got the special PDW, and that was pretty good. I won a straight away with that, and I found out I wasn't actually streaming. I was streaming to YouTube, but I hadn't pressed gone live, and so I was like, oh. I completely sat there talking to myself, like, wasted my time. So that's the second win with Bang. That's pretty cool. Wow, I got 20 kills already. Anyway. Yeah, I say it does not go this well for me on PC, unfortunately. And it is going to be a bit mean because I do know the game a bit too well for everybody. So I would be that guy that's, oh my god, oh my god. He's not a noob sort of thing, but I guess I don't know. Good game though. Thank you very much. Well, we can do another. I've got 2 packs. Let's open those. It plays well. I'm very impressed, to be honest. Say again, my only issue with it is just going to be people coming into it that are new. It's a very hard game to pick up, but I guess that's just how it is, really. Very good, but very hard.
I'm proud to have fought with you. But seriously, I mean it.
I've not unlocked Mirage ever, so I might use this this account as a good excuse to try some legends I've not actually got on my other one, because they're quite expensive now. They're like 12,000 points. Whereas I think in the beginning they're like 7,000 points. I never spent any money on this until recently. I bought the Battle Pass, which gave me a really cool skin for Bang, and that was like what?
Here's
It was like 1,000 tokens, which might have been like $8.99 or something. Is that, hang on, is that the one I've already got? I think that's the one I've already got on my other one. Oh, we got a pink octane. Oh, that's actually brilliant. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's good. It plays very well. I'm impressed. Just a very hard game, as I said. Difficult. No, I'm just YouTube. I think there is a website you can stream to Twitch as well. Restream or something. I haven't really looked into it. I think that's how a lot of people get the viewers, though, is that you're streaming on like Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and probably something else. Yeah, that's the skin I unlocked for. You get that with the Battle Pass. It's a cool skin.
I think we're going to do great, friend.
We have a Pathfinder. Pathfinder's my favorite. I'm just not very good with him. Let's be Lifeline.
Get ready.
Let's be Lifeline. Lifeline, I'd say, was my main for the longest time, and I'd recommend her to anyone that's new, really. She's really good fun. If you can be quick enough with her, you can really save your team. But she puts up a shield when you revive someone, so if someone's gone down instantly, you can almost use that shield, and your teammate, dare I say, is a bit of a sacrifice. Just go and like revive someone, puts up a shield, and just start using that shield as cover to finish someone off. No, it's too hot. So knowing the map's a big thing in this. This is a fun map, actually. I quite like this map. We'll go... But you always end up sailing across on the ship in an awkward angle. For the angle we're going at, and I've not been over here in a long time. Hang on, does it change? The map's changed again, eh?
We're dropping.
Yeah, where's he gone? Pathfinder's already gone. No, so this has changed. Has it? It was not loaded in. It's not loaded. Okay. Well, there we go. I was gonna ping over here, but you couldn't even see it, so that's one thing. They've gone somewhere else. So that's fine. We pretend it's Fortnite. I don't know what's going on with this announcer. That's a new thing. And she's a bit awkward, to say the least. Maybe I've missed a video or something explaining what she's about. I don't really know.
I am taking fire, friends.
Okay, so I can't really expect any miracles in this one. They're miles away from me. Where are they? No. Wait. She's down there. Where is he? I can't even see him on the map. Oh, he is. He's all... He's literally the other side of the map. No chance, mate. Let's take that. I don't like the Havoc. I can't really get on with it. We'll take the shotgun as secondary. If we're on our own. Is this a... Yeah, it's one of these... No. Right, what about... When that was a master one. Doesn't seem like it does that much damage. Use heat shield. Hey, what does that do? Go on. Go on. This is all new to me. Oh, sick! Does that actually work in the, I don't think I actually need anything. Is that a master? That's all I wanted to know. No, it's not. I'll put that down. Oh, hang on. What? Right, there you go.
Evo shield here.
Well, they're new. That's definitely a weird one. I'll have to see if they're on PC version. I assume they are. I don't think it's going to be any different. It doesn't really feel, other than the zoomed in field of view and the lesser frame, really any different. It actually plays a lot better than my old PC did. It plays way better. Oh my god.
1 minute. Rings nearby.
Looks like you got a new kill leader.
New kill leader.
Probably do.
Eyes out for
Another Vault here, friends.
Volt SMG here.
We've got shotgun on the Hemlock.
Rings next door. 45.
Where are you?
Pass me that shoe.
Try to see. Yeah, she's down there. Oh, that's fine. What we got? That's about right. Shotgun, I don't tend to carry more than 2 lots, about 32 rounds spare. And then energy ammo, I don't know. Sometimes I just try and find as much as I can, really. We need to swap the sights. So you just come over to, if you've got a sight on a gun, you don't want it, you want it on the other one, you just come over here and press X. Whatever button it is on Xbox, or Y probably. And it will swap it to the other gun. But I personally don't like these other. I like the 1 times, but the 2 times is a bit awkward. It might be better on this though, because the PC is a bit weird. It's just really slow aiming. Like that. I would usually have the Hemlock, but we'll leave it. Oh, it's definitely gone a bit chunky now.
New kill leader. Eyes out for
Hmm.
him.
There, it's free. This is what I think amazing of the whole thing. I'm surprised they made it free. Let's drop that. We've got too many shields. And let's put that on by default. Yeah, I don't know what it is. So sometimes I found this wheel, you push up and you go to say select a shield.
There's a care package
I get it on
coming out.
PC and someone else said about it, actually one of my team when I was playing the other day. Sometimes it just doesn't work and you've got to do that like 4 times to select what you want and it's a bit... can get you killed annoyingly. I'm struggling to connect my poker controller when playing Apex. Oh, that sucks. Charge it up might be the thing. Even though I think they've got a really good battery life, I charge mine like all the time. Like every day or so I charge mine. Just because I don't really know how it sits on the battery. But no, bless you. Try plugging it in, resyncing it, and just leaving it plugged in for a little while or something. Might be battery. Mine thankfully sort of syncs right up, which I'm happy about. I kind of take a lot of it for granted, really. This one's been great. This one I bought second hand, and it's outlasted all the cheap controllers and everything I had before. Oh, you get these around. They're like little loot. They're not that good though. I want that. It's $9.99 now. There's kind of a point where this you make a choice. Like I've started to make a choice sometimes to have more shotgun as a secondary, and just have like something like this Bolt I really like as a main gun. But the R99 there, as I said before, can be a fantastic choice for secondary. Dropping all the loot. Shall we go, friend? We have all the goods, even though there's only 2 of us. Kind of in the ring though.
Half the squad's left, no time to be
There's
tired.
10 squads left. Let's get the double win badge for Lifeline because I've not got that for. I've not got that on PC for. I've got it on Pathfinder. Wraith of all people. And that might be it, to be honest. So I might have it on Bloodhound as well, but it's proper fluky to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I don't know. I think this Pro Controller is an old one. I think this, as I said, I bought it second hand, so I think it might be one of the first ones they made. So whether it was better off or something. What is that? Oh, I'm Lifeline. Oh no, I thought I was Bang for a second. I was gonna put a smoke grenade down. Where are you? Come here. Oh my goodness. Can we not? Can I have a... Can you put some smoke grenade... I'm running away. I'm running away. No. Can you put a smoke grenade down, please?
Recharging my shields.
Reloading.
Right, let's get the grenades out. Where are they? Dude, there. Yeah, hit him. Where is he? Oh shit. Woo! Nice, got him.
Down to target.
We're lining now.
We do indeed.
Recharging my shields.
Oh, good lord. I would have been dead if that was on PC.
Pro shield here. Level 3.
I'm lucky he didn't shoot me in the back when I ran away, to be honest. Because that's a future one. What is that,
Pro
eh?
shields are
It's
recharged.
kicking off all over that. Like a monster or something. Well loud. Oh, I'm Lifeline. Oh no, we can heal. There you go, friend. Oh, I love that. Oh no, let's do that. Oh, is that what it is? It's just one of these ring flares. What's gone on in Apex land? They've like broken it. There's all these, I love that. There's all these... Oh, that's gonna ruin me, isn't it? I didn't think that would come in so quick. Oh no, good. Come on. No. We've already got that. Yeah, we've already got it. Okay, that's a bit awkward, eh? Oh, this one's gone now, though, so we can go this way? Can we? Oh. This shouldn't hurt us that bad. Let's go this way. We've got to go through it. Let's go. I'm assuming don't go in the middle of it, though, eh? That will probably be a mistake. Yeah, thankfully it doesn't do too much damage. Are you coming, friend? Come on. We have to go. We've already spent too long now.
Let's go this way.
Pinging is a great idea. I hope it's in the next Battlefield. You could mark people in Battlefield, but you couldn't, I don't think, like, mark, like, just ping. Maybe you could ping. I don't really know. Not as well as in this game, at least. Hang on, is he quit? Where's he gone? Come on, we need to go. Where's coming now? Let's put this out a bit. Or take your time. I could have really done with them putting a smoke grenade down then, though, just so there's a bit of distraction to what we're doing, and I can run away. And well, let's use that while we wait. Nice. Slide to the edge. We can't really mess around too much here, but there you go. I guess that's a bit deceiving, actually. That makes me think the ring wall's there, but it's not. It's actually all the way over there. Right, goods. You just bring me goods.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
I'll have that. Do I need it, though? Really? A lifeline I don't usually carry. I don't usually carry health as lifeline, but that was kind of an old tactic, so I don't really know. I don't play lifeline that often at the minute. I've been trying other characters. I've been trying Reverend more and Wraith more, even though I'm not very good with Wraith. I've kind of considered myself, I'm not really a Wraith player. I don't think I ever will, but that's the nice thing in this, though. There is all different styles of play you can have.
We're all inside
Bangalore
this ring.
is definitely someone I avoided, but I'm annoyed I did because she's insanely good. But I guess I've always liked smoke grenades and stuff in games, though, to be fair. So to be able to use smoke grenades, I'm already familiar with, like, smoking and flanking in other games, so it's just picking up from that, really. There's lots of death boxes here, friends. So can I... Wait, oh, I didn't even think we could use this heat shield in the ring, I guess. So I can't pick up someone else's heat shield. Well, he's teleporting. Yeah, even the textures are really good in the game, eh?
Round 3. Tick, tick, tock. Here we
Announcer is weird as fuck, though.
Got a ring flare opening nearby.
Let's go this way.
Got a closed door over there.
Let's go. But yeah, I'm kind of... This pro controller, I don't know. I've tried looking after it. I'm kind of aware they all kind of sort of drift at some point. But touch wood, it's been very good. I've been full on prepared to probably replace it already by now, but I don't know. I think it's just luck of the draw or something a bit weird. Oh, there's another one. They shouldn't. I mean, gosh, like I had like Xbox controllers, like 360 and other controllers for years, and I never had anything like drift. So I had it on my cheaper controllers, but that I guess that's expected. But yeah, this official one's been good. Well happy with it. Oh, we're finding too many shields, friends. I sometimes have a lot of shields, but we've got all of them now, eh? So is this another? Yeah, it is. These are keen. Oh, there's a package over there. Let's go that way. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Let's explore this way.
It might hurt me a lot. I don't know.
Let's explore this way. Come and get your birthday present.
Crap. Oh no, there's a crabbers. Go on. I'll have that. Thanks, friend. Do you know, friend, there's a mastiff here.
Mastiff, yeah.
I don't often get this gun. Oh, I'll have the... no, actually, no, you can have those goods. I know what that is, but it hasn't loaded in yet. That's quite funny. Okay. Well, we've got the crabbers. I don't usually get it. Let's see if we can at least use it. It might be kind of hard in this game. I'll be honest. I've got the settings probably not as nice as they are on
Rings closing. Let's see.
yeah,
some
not as nice as they
shall
are
we?
on PC.
We're all inside the ring. Good.
Chin up. Care package incoming.
Might be doable. I don't know. We'll see.
Looks like a
You'll
care
hear me
package
moaning.
is
Oh, is there
coming in.
another care package? It's spoiling me. They could come in from over here, but hopefully not. Let's go over this way and see.
Only 2 other squads left.
No, we haven't really... We've been fortunate we haven't really seen anybody, to be honest. This is usually quite a... There's a Phoenix down there. And these solar flares are obviously weird, so it stops people hiding in other places. There's an R3 over there as well. That's kind of rare, really. That's why I like it. It's a good gun. Hi, friend.
Ring flare's closing. Keep moving.
There's... you don't want to give away... If that's good, I don't really want to give that away, so let's go and see what that is.
Ring flares coming in.
I don't like the idea of someone else having a crabber. That would be a bit terrible. Equally, it is a giant beacon being like, come this way. Shit, there is someone here, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Hi, friend. Shall we no-scope? The dot was on the way. Right, that's it. Game over. No, that's the wrong button. Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. No, run.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Oh, you'd be pissed. You'd be pissed. I'm sorry, friend. What's in the box, those? Oh, we can't find out. Good game. Good game, peoples.
Looky here. Apex champions. Good on ya.
I really can't remember if there was an announcer before. I feel like it was. It might have been Mirage, but now we've got some, like, another Scottish lady, which is quite funny. Not complaining, just saying. Oh, there we go. I know I kind of camped a bit, but that's kind of sometimes how it is. I don't like... There's different ways to play this, right? I played kind of to win, which is kind of like I just did there, but sometimes it's taking it slow. Sometimes you end up facing all the squads in the game and you've got no loot. It's entirely luck, really, at the end of the day, how it ends up. I think the game gives you a good chance. When you've not been a legend before, or if you've been a legend for a long time, say you've only been Pathfinder, try someone else. The game does give you a good chance if you try a legend for the first time. Because I've never been Wraith, and in like 150 plus hours, the other day I had my first game as Wraith, and I had a similar thing to what we kind of had there, where it was almost a bit weird. Like, you don't really see anybody, you get lots of good loot, and it's almost like a give and win, and then the game comes and gives you a crabber. You know, it's like the game's handing it to you at a given point. It's just so easy, but it's one of those that I've had with Wraith that I didn't use her for all that time. It gave me loads of stuff for her. And then, like, my first 3 games with her, I won 2 of them, as I said. One of them, to be fair, I didn't deserve to win. My teammate carried me hard, but he was really good. It was a lifeline, and he got, like, 9 kills or 10 kills in a row, and I was dead. They couldn't respawn me. There was 2 people left. And I'd already got a couple of kills, but this guy just went off. And I said to him, like, I didn't record at this point because I was just watching, because it might have been ranked. I can't remember. Could have been ranked. And I said to him at the end, I was like, dude, I've never seen gameplay like that. Like, his accuracy was insane. You could tell he wasn't hacking, but his just accuracy was really good. And his reply was that it was his first game after he'd upgraded upgraded his PC. He said he went going from 60 hertz to, no, he said going from 30 frames a second to 144 hertz or something. I was like, fucking hell. Guy just absolutely killed it. But yeah, it's one of these that, you know, you will find you'll get better matchmaking if you try someone you're not used to. So, like, Pathfinder's my favorite, but I can't use him in this. I just die all the time. Like, even then, probably trying to run away, I probably wouldn't have worked with Pathfinder. Lifeline can kind of get away with it because, bless her, she's quite short, so she's definitely a hard target to hit. But Lifeline, the Pathfinder rather, is such a mountain of a man. He's a really hard one to hit. On that note, we're going to be Wraith. We're going to do one more. Horizon's good. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Horizon, Revenant, or Revenant. I don't know how you say his name. Bangalore, Octane, Wraith, and Lifeline. I would all recommend. Bloodhound's cool, but he's kind of hit and it's almost a bit like you know where you know there's a bloodhound if he starts doing the whole spamming where you are and stuff. And yes, he might know where you are, but if as long as you don't stay in the same position you were before when he scanned you, and you just make a move and make a tactical move, even if it's just going and hiding behind a door, hide it behind a desk, hide behind some cover, just, you know he knows where you are, so get ready, you know, get yourself prepared. And more often than not, if you can attack someone before they can attack you, that's kind of the advantage you often need in this game. But it's a lot of luck. It's a very lucky game at the end of the day. I've had some terrific times where I look at my teammates and we've had some great loot, great position, only to get countered by two teams at the exact same time, and it's just like,
Listen and fight.
But that's Apex in a nutshell, really. That's why it's good fun, I suppose.
How y'all like your skin? Extra crispy or burnt to a crisp? Introducing your champion. Ace, mate. Let's see you do it again.
Is that Australian? Did I say she was like Scottish and that was like straight up Australia? It might still be Scottish. I don't know. There's something going on there. No idea. I'm terrible with accents at the best of times. But... oh, I'm the jump master. Well, I'll be waiting a little while then. Jump master's no big deal. Just think outside the average box. If you know the map, that's fine. If you don't know the map, that's even, just use that tactic. So you think, that's a bit obscure down there. Let's go down there. There's only 3 of us. Let's go.
Here we go. Ready?
We're going
up.
down here.
Let's go this way.
You'll find though, this is what I'll go back to, some people just want to go into the heat of battle where everyone's diving, go and get all the kills. And if you want to do that, that's fine. I just don't play like that. I can't do it. I think this will be far more doable for it, console, but I can't do that on PC. It's, oh my word, I'm just going into the lion's den when you do that. And it's a 50-50 if you come out of it. The thing is, I just, as I say, like to win, really. And even that's... winning is hard enough in this game. Getting a kill is hard enough, let alone trying to take out, like, 1 or 2 squads at the beginning, and then try and take out another 2 or 3 squads as you go along. It's such a hard task. It's doable. It's just very hard.
All clear. Bring flares far.
Oh, I forgot I'm Naruto's. That'll be a thing. I need to... I'm not used to Naruto. I can't really give any advice on her. I think she's kind of self-explanatory, but I've seen some of the best players I've experienced in this game have played as Wraith. But how they do it... Are you... I think it predominantly just means she's got a flank with her. But I thought her ultimate, which she'll leave a teleport portal like to one place to another, I was initially using that because I thought that and her phasing, her invisible sort of movement was invisible. You couldn't see it. And I had on PC the longest time that I've used this portal that I'd get shot, like people can see exactly where I am. And so I was like, okay, well, that's obviously not how it works. That's fine. I won't do that again. Let's go this way. And what I think I found recently, whether they recently patched it, she is invisible. But she wasn't before. But now she is again. I don't know. It's really annoying. So it's something I'm still even unsure of now. Like if her teleporting is invisible or not. Can I not have that on there? That sucks. I really don't want this Havoc. This is a really bad gun. I even don't want that, because I've got a purple magazine. Oh. It probably doesn't want me having the Vault, because it's like, no, you're too... This is all new. This is a new building, this. This isn't... It is. But, searching the new building, friend. We got a purple stock. Oh, we haven't even got a gun to put it on. Can I have a Vault, friends? Please. Would like a Vault. I don't think we're gonna find one. Are they gone? Yeah, they've gone. Right, that's fine. I'm trying to do this more, trying to explain sort of as a new player perspective. Advice. It's a hard game though, as I said, so...
10 seconds. The ring's
shall we
fairly
take that?
close.
Yeah, let's take that. Okay. Always not really best to do what I'm doing and run off with the team and loot, but sometimes, if it means you can come back quickly and...
Havoc here.
Wow, it's a bit chunky. Someone respawn it? Or is it just this making noise? I think it's just this making noise, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Right, okay. At the beginning, there's not usually too much panic, unless they've really run off and start being like, I'm attacking another squad with no loot. And it's like, my guy, you've got nothing. Why are you taking on an entire squad of 3 on your own? There is an R99 there. Oh,
R301 here.
oh, and there's in the purple magazine for it. Oh. Friends, come and pick it up.
Who's ready to fly on a zipline? I am.
Optics here. Extended light mag here. Level 3.
Come on. I know you want it. If you don't, you should, because it's a good gun. And I've won pretty much majority of my games without on PC, so... And you don't notice these things until I start looking at my highlights and that, and I'm like, oh shit, like, I'm winning with the same guns the majority of the time. And I try a lot of different combinations, but there's obviously some that are more winning than others. So annoyingly, there's a bloody vault, but I've already gotten rid of all the ammo, all the attachments, so... Oh well. Definitely a bit stuttery there. Last couple of bits around here, but it's okay. So I've got a Phoenix kit, I've got 2 full health kits, and lots of grenades, and a couple of small shields. I'm kind of happy with that.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Have we got... Yeah, we got 2 health kits. The big health kits are kind of not oftenly used. I don't use the small health kits. Towards the end of the game, I'll just use a Phoenix if you need a shield and you need health, really. It's just easier to do that way.
Good. There's no
These
ring
big
flare
ones are
near us.
good, though, so we'll get rid of these 2. We'll just get the big one. And we'll put that on as the quick select because... Oh, it's you. Because you'll probably definitely need that the quickest. The stock, this gun doesn't actually, out of all of them, and even the same with this shotgun, don't actually have that many attachments. It's like a sight and a stock. So with the L style, which is one of my favourites, you want to make sure you have a stock. What are you... threatened? Oh, it's a shield. Lol. It's funny. Come on, let's get into the next ring. This is 13 squads left, that's about right. So like this thing... Oh no, I'm not gonna. I was gonna go and use my ball, but no.
Careful. Opening the hole.
Right. Oh, pardon me. Oh,
Standard stock here.
come on,
Level
friends.
3.
There's all the goods in here. Oh, there's even a Mastiff for you. Oh, that's one. Even though I think they've kind of nerfed it, but whatever. There's a vault, friends. No. No. Well, there's going to be a lot of new players at this point, and this game's extremely overwhelming at the beginning. It's so overwhelming. You don't know what to do. I had a lot of fun, though. I've always had a lot of fun this game. It's definitely one of my main games I play, really. It's good it's come to Switch, if I'm honest. He's having fun. There you go. On the money right there. It's just annoying there isn't a bit more of a tutorial on it. It's yeah, just solid. And the thing is, now I've gone and like looked at people's footage of like old school Battlefield, and even I had a wanting to play the Call of Duty Warzone, and I looked at someone's footage of it the other day and how easy it is to kill someone. Like I played Battlefield the other day and just how easy it is to kill someone. Like whereas this I've put is more on par of like Halo and even old school like Unreal Tournament and stuff where someone's got a shield which is as much health as their normal health bar, and then you've got to take out their health bar as well, and then you've got down, so you're not, if you're down you're not always out, then you can be respawned. So there's a whole great team like clutch element that can be played here. It's great. This guy I didn't realize was like AFK. Is that why we're like just chilling here?
Replicator coming at you.
Someone's gone to the toilet or something. Well, Pathfinders, there's a ting up here.
There's a jump tower over there.
It is. I'll see you later, Pathfinders. I don't think he's going to make it, unfortunately. Oh, it's that one that's coming towards us. I dislike this spot over here. Oh. Getting? Yeah, I don't like it over here. I've died a lot over here. I haven't really got that many kills, and I've spent a lot of time dying. Oh, there's no Mirage ship. What's going on there? There's usually, Mirage has had a party ship that goes about... I think it's mainly over here, but it's not there today. My friend.
Yes, made it through.
Other than the field of view, it's good. I'd say the field of view is definitely kind of off-putting, but I guess that's always going to be the thing, really. It's quite zoomed in, it feels, but I wouldn't have said that stops you at all. It just means you have to be a bit more... You can't see as much on your screen, so you just have to be a bit more aware of what your surroundings are. Yeah, we've got all the goods. I've got too many grenades. Let's go and find people, friends, because... There's no one here, is there?
45 seconds. Ring's close.
Oh, there's people over here.
Target over there.
Oh, he did disconnect. Oh, I did wonder. Where is this guy?
Less than 30 seconds. Ring's nearby.
Ring flares detected.
Let's do this. I'm pretty sure I'm not
There's rings that are opening up near me.
invisible
Watch
with this annoyingly. I might be again. I'll have to have a look. I'm real annoyed because either that or
it. Set the portal.
you are invisible, but you can still be shot. That might be a thing. Because that's what's really put me off. But then I saw someone do it the other day and they were invisible. So I was like, oh, you just punched the tunnel and you were invisible. How did that... So I'm kind of confused about it, really. I'm tempted to have the vault as a secondary. Wait, what? These things are really at me, eh? These, Oh, I don't know. Where is he,
Care
friend?
package being
He's
delivered.
still all the way over there.
Should I send bottles and nappies next?
Care package coming in.
Beautiful stuff. Oh, we got this to avoid, but it's okay. Oh, we can do,
Round 3. Tick tock.
And that's
Here
how you
we
get the
go.
job done.
pretty cool.
Your co-leader's dead. Disappointing effort.
That's a bit weird. That, oh, I can already sense there's going to be all the crafty players on PC are going to be using that to sit in solar flares and snipe or something. I can already see that because it's just
Replicator touches down.
it's just a different game on PC. It really is. It's just, the whole crowd is different. They're so good. So good. It's insane. Even like your average player on PC is insanely good. It's just mad. Never experienced anything like it.
Putting up a heat.
Oh, is that what that noise is? All the noise, aren't we? What's all that? Oh.
Treasure pack here. Pick the right road.
It seems pretty stable. It definitely gets a bit choppy, but the thing that disconnects me from the game more than anything, and this doesn't do it, thankfully, I'm not saying that at all, but the things that disconnect me from the game more than anything is when you get input lag. I'm very used to playing on 30 frames or less, to be fair, so I'm going to be far less critical on that aspect because it's perfectly playable as far as I'm considered at 30 frames. You don't really need more than 60 really, but whatever.
Watch your path.
But
Ring
there's,
flares
as
up
long as,
nearby.
if even if it slows down, as long as there's no input lag, I mean, there is going to be some, but just something that's not going to make me go, this is lagging. And it doesn't make me feel like that. It feels very, very quick, as it should do, even though the game noticeably slows down. The input lag seems still really good, like there isn't any. So, where are you going, friend? You look. It's like the fourth time they've done that already. Oh, I don't blame them. I had a lot of fun when I very first played this. I didn't even shoot people. I just ran around, basically, yeah, being Naruto. It was quite fun. Oh, there's a Pathfinder thing.
Looking like you need it.
Care package coming in.
There do be mans here, friends. Let's not be an easy target, eh?
Need to recharge my shields.
Where is he? Come here.
Void jumping.
Face after him in the void. You do be running, though. Oh, you got me! Wow.
Attention all.
That was, Oh, was I the champion again? Oh, I probably was. I'm not Naruto player, clearly.
Ring countdown starts now.
The already showed settings. I can show settings again, bless you. It's fine. I've got it to. I put the settings to what I like, and it kind of. It's a bit off of the default settings, but I'll go over that again. That's fine. Because I spent about 10-15 minutes just trying to get it to feel like it does on PC for me on controller. The big thing you want to do is so you get Crosshair damage feedback. Default settings would be on X with shield icon. You want to turn it to X. I mean, you can even turn it off if you want, but I turn it to X. So that when you're shooting people and the damage is coming up, that basically you've got less stuff in your field of view. And that makes it a lot easier to track people and start actually following them, rather than you've got all these icons appearing on your screen, and when someone's behind cover and that, it can make it hard to see where their head is if that's all you can see, for example. And then the other one I use is, I think, stacking. I don't know if that's on at normal, but that just shows you the damage numbers that come up basically when you're shooting somebody. And then in terms of controller settings, I have my look sensitivity on very high, but I use motion controls, so I use the Pro controller, and I've got the look aim down sight as 4. I initially had that at 5 when I first started, but it was too much, and I put that down to 4, and I've done a lot better. I leave like the response curve on classic because I never really messed with any of that. I'm an inverted player, so I have down is up, up is down on my right stick, which is funny. But the motion controls are pretty dirty. From default, motion controls are pretty nasty, to say the least. So I've put this one up to 2, look motion sensitivity. I've put aim down sights up to 2. The default look scaling is on 20, but the default aiming scaling is on 10. But as I said, I'm used to playing Splatoon 2 and using the motion controls on Steam, and so that's kind of got it to feel like that, which is what Splatoon 2 sort of feels like. But that's probably almost too much for some people, so I think the default settings weren't good enough at all. I'd turn them off if you don't like them. Just literally go here, turn them off, job done, just play normally. But if you want them on, I would use this as like a baseline, and then just turn down this 2 and this 2 if you don't like how sensitive it is. Try 1, try half, I don't know what it is. It's on a very low number at the beginning, but if not, just try them off. But yeah, they're my settings. It took a little while to get that on for the Switch, but other than that, it feels good. Yeah, it feels like Apex, really, at the end of the day. It's had a couple of stutter moments there, so like when I came out of the phase at the end, I think there's a bit of a delay anyway. I'm not a Naruto player, as I said, but it just felt like I couldn't get my gun out quickly enough then for that Octane player, but I don't know. I think that's just kind of Apex. It's not really so much the Switch or anything, but no, I don't know. It's a very good port. I commend what they've done, to be honest, because I say it runs better than it did on my old computer. My old computer, I could barely get like 20 frames. And as I said, if there was more than if there was more than 3 squads in an area, my computer would just lose its shit and break down. That's all the keenest beans of their microphone. Wait, let's do that now. It should mute him, but hey, if it helps you out, you know, you're welcome. But I know everyone likes a bit different. Everyone likes different settings, so if it helps you, yeah, cool. But it's a hard game to get used to. Shields are everything. Shields are a big part of this game. Without shields, you're not going to stand a chance, unfortunately. Also, we have got some cross-player now. He's got an Xbox player or something.
This is your champion. Not bad. Not bad for a syndicate dog.
Yeah, people are going to hate on me, really, because I shouldn't be. I'm a bit lower. I actually thought it might give me my progress from PC, because I'm like a level 100 odd on PC. I'm like a level 105 or something. I might be higher than that. I can't remember. I'm around there. I thought it might import my stuff over, but it hasn't. And at first I was like, really? But now I'm kind of like, well, if it is a different game, which it kind of is, then it makes sense. Ooh. Like I've already got more kills on this than I averagely get on PC. Oh shit, there's someone over there. Oh, he's punching you, friend. Push him back, friend. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, get him. He's nearly dead. There we go. Oh, you have to ruin it. No, 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 no. Where is he? Ah. Punch, friend. No, he's helping. No. No. Oh no. Well, there we go. That's how it all goes downhill.
Got a new kill leader. Let's see how long this lasts.
This announcer's weird. I'm not sure about this announcer. She's new. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird odd one. Okay, well that's not how to do it. So going from being the first to last, that's generally, I'm not gonna lie, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's Apex. I think it's the matchmaking. I think the matchmaking does it on purpose. I think you'll generally find your first few games will be pretty good, and then you'll find from there on after. I feel like the matchmaking goes, right, you've done well. Here's someone that needs help. See if you can help them and get a win. Because I think the idea is that people that matches you with aren't necessarily bad, but you can tell with the tactics some people use just aren't correct. Like they're just a bit too excited to go in for the firefight, and they end up doing like a... So yeah, down it's definitely, this is kind of what happens on PC now. It's making me lose or whatever. I've got 2 people. It's exactly the same. Let's be bang. Let's give ourselves a chance. If you're not careful, it will also start giving you really bad loot. So you'll open a lot of crates. You'll go half a map, and just the stuff you find is nothing. You can't find a shield. You can't find a shield cell or whatever. It can it can really screw you over. But I think that's just all part of it, really.
The one to look out for.
Oh, pardon me. You can't win it all.
I'm the jump master.
I mean, it's suspect if it is. Although we are the jump master. I kind of had visions of going down there, but let's go over here. It's not a great idea, but we might. There's only 2 of us, I suppose. But the idea of it is the Switch players could potentially be going against PC players. Now, they say with crossplay, PC players shouldn't go against console players. Like, it's doable. You can play with each other. Ah, just get a bit laggy. Oh, wish that would have been it. Where actually gone? Woo!
Down to target.
You wouldn't have seen what I just did with the gyro. I definitely just sweeped with the gyro then. Well played, friends.
Know what you're doing.
Blood. Love it.
I do indeed. Oh, she bailed on me, standard. Yeah, don't expect a Wraith player to save you. Should we go and save her though, eh? Unless she quits in 2 seconds. Oh, what have I found? Give me a second here, friend. I could do with some... Yeah, let's take that. Let's take that. Let's take that. Let's go. What we got? We got that as well. Right, let's camp.
Confirm kill.
Okay. Damn it, you! Come on. Oh, right, let's get this. Yeah, let's got that. Have we got any shields? Yeah, we have.
Give me a
Yeah,
sec.
I'm coming to you, you little shit. So you can ping his banner to say come and get me, but...
Throwing arc stone.
It's some cheesy PC, I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't do any of this in PC, I'd be dead already.
Heads up. Ring flare opening near me.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I got the banner. Let's bring him home.
Guys go mad with the pings, eh? He's doing that.
Shields a recharge.
I need... Calm down, mate. Please calm down. What is with the Naruto players, eh? They take all the catnip and just go fucking mad with it. Can you fuck off? Stop it.
We'll make a move. Over there. Minute left. Hostile spotted.
That stopped it, didn't it? Hang on. Look, if I get ambushed, I've got no ammo. Right, so let's nearly get popped up. There's a ting right there. I'm coming back to it.
45 seconds.
Oh my god, I've never experienced anyone on PC that's pinged this much. Alright, mate, calm down. Fucking... Oh my goodness. Arsehole. Come on. Right. What the hell? Stop pinging so much. Gonna see what's over here.
Now for the right choice.
I'd hope so. Oh, I like that. Oh, there's a vault here, friend. I still like this, we need to reload it. Come on.
Let's see some movement, shall we?
That could have got me in trouble if I didn't realise.
He's moving. Hustle up.
Oh, I should have the vault, really. Oh, we've got an extended mag. Yeah, let's take it.
Throwing North Star.
Oh, don't go and die on me straight away. Please. Good lord. See how far they've gone in already, eh?
Explore this
This
way.
is kind of what I'm saying. Like, I just take my time. You've not even opened all these boxes.
Good. Ring flare nice and far. Standard stock
you.
here. Level 2.
Mine.
Improves handling speed.
You tell him, love. I love that. I love that.
Explore this way.
No.
Coming?
Cancel that.
Yeah.
Package coming in.
Oh, there's shotgun ammo. We don't need that. Let's get rid of it. Let's do it.
Mozambique here.
I'd rather have that on the vault. Get the grenade. I need the light ammo. Do with a light magazine.
I need an extended light magazine.
Ring flares incoming. Choice.
Watch your path.
Got an
Ring
Evo
flares
shield
opening
here.
nearby.
Level 2.
Oh. Oh, no, I don't. I keep thinking I've got... I usually run a shotgun as a secondary, but we've not done that. Yeah, let's take that bolt, actually.
Half the squads are left. Let's smoke them.
The attachments are a bit give or take on the weapons, to be perfectly honest. As I kind of showed earlier that they just make the weapons handle nicer. But I wouldn't want to really get used to the guns with them. I would get used to the guns without them, so when you pick them up, they're actually a lot nicer to use than normal. Have we not got that? Alright, that's pretty good. Is this actual ring ring? No, it's just a flare thing, eh? No, I want that. I'll talk about goof peoples.
Ah, champions out, huh? Throne's ours for the taking.
What have we got? Too many shields, but it's okay. Let's get rid of those.
Void running.
Backpack here. Level 1.
Level 1. Bless anyone that's tuned in today. That's very kind. If my advice can help anyone, then that's been worthwhile. I did a stream for like an hour before this, and it was a complete failure. It didn't even go live because I goofed. So I hope it's all okay. I have problems sometimes with the screen getting a bit broken. Oh, we need to go, friend. I sometimes get the problem with the Switch screen getting a bit broken when I'm recording it, but I don't really check it, but it should be fine. I checked it before, it should be good. Let's help our friend out here. You really need to hold that. Let's do that. This guy's still not got a shield on. What's wrong with you, eh? You really don't know what's going on, bless you. Why did you keep pinging your thing to me then? Oh my god, you have no idea. Bless you. I guess I shouldn't have an idea even. It would be fantastic to play with you if I didn't have an idea, but fortunately I'm being the prime Smurf player, as they say, I think. Where it's like I know kind of what I'm doing, but I'm playing low ranked, unfortunately. Is a godsend. The higher levels in this game, Jesus Christ. Scaries. Whoop.
Avoid jumping.
You might be dead, friends.
I need help.
Can you change your field of view on Switch? No, you can't. It's quite zoomed in. Right, let's go and see if we can help her. I might even give him my shield if we find another one.
All clear. Ring flares far.
Going the long way around now on me. Oh, for goodness. They're off anyway, so let's just go. Yeah, I can't. I've either got to go the long way around or we go this way around or we go this way. It's a bit of a risk or whatever.
I need help.
Yeah, I know. No shit. You need everything, mate. No, I don't know. Is it an official Nintendo controller? Try resyncing it, I guess. I don't really know. I've fortunately not had any problems with mine. I mean, so what I did is I installed the game this morning before I went shopping, and then I actually launched the game and tried the training out with my wired controller. I've got a wired Power A controller, and that's actually not got motion controls or anything. It's not even got vibration, which sucks. But that's always plugged into the Switch, so I tried it with that just to get a feel for what it looks like, how it plays, and then when I got used to it and I did the training, I plugged in. All I did is unplug that, and it said please plug in a controller, and so I just turned on my Pro controller, and it's already synced, so it just synced, and yeah, that's it. Player one, really. I have had issues with my Switch today though, and yesterday, where even though it said it was connected to the internet, it didn't want to go into the eShop or anything. And I could see my friends were online, I could see there was other people doing stuff or whatever, but I couldn't get into the eShop. I don't know where these people are, I don't know where that was. Oh dear. And so basically, you know, like eShop's down or something. But I had to restart my Switch and then tried it again and it was fine. I did the same thing last night and I couldn't get into the eShop. Restarted it and it worked fine, so maybe restart the Switch. Oh, there you are. Oh, he's pretty much killed me. To be honest. You need to shoot someone, friend. You need to shoot someone. I need you to shoot someone here and he's pretty much dead. Right, okay, we've got to go up there. Go, 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 go. There he is, there he is. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, come on, where is he? I can't. What have we got? The secondary, we've got this one.
We should go here.
Oh, the gyro is not good. Woo! Hi, friend. It's a tricky game. There's a ring coming as well. Can you, Sky, put a shield on, please? That would be most joyous. But you know, I had to restart my Switch, so bless, try restarting this Switch. Have I got anything to give this guy? No.
Healing.
This ring flare's closing.
Well, how? I can give him some little shields. I thought you've already got some though.
Heads up, team. Ring flares up. Shield cell here. Medkit here. Slow to roll, but they work the best.
No idea. Okay, I think he's probably got some. He just
coming at you.
probably like I am at the beginning. He's completely overwhelmed with what's going on. He's probably carrying loads of stuff he doesn't need to carry. And God knows. Right, we're getting sniped, friend. Let's not do that, eh? I'm getting so many inputs and games, and I'm on Switch. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you'll be playing people like me at the beginning. Like, yeah, I wouldn't want to. I don't envy anyone that's new to the game. It's gonna be hard, bless you. But
Patching myself up.
there'll be a few people like me. But no, just stick at it. I'd say at the beginning, it's a really hard game to get into. Don't feel bad. I got stomped, and I still get stomped on in this game. There's a lot to learn. Oh, I love that.
1 minute.
I mean, at the beginning, the amount of times I've had fantastic games with random teammates, only to then be put down. Oh shit, there's someone up here. Let's see him right there. Only to be put down. Yeah, wrong one. Let's do that right there. Only to be put down by the ring or something, and it's just so demoralizing. Oh wow, yeah, it's running slow. So this one obviously knows what they're doing, because they climbed up there and they've got the iron. That's the Wraith we know and love right there. I don't think so, no. I think I'm in crossplay. But I don't know. I don't know who I'm going up against. I know before it was Switch, but I think I've probably been put into crossplay because this guy I'm with is on Xbox or something. He's not on Switch. It's quite funny. I think we can make it Switch only. I think I'm not seeing that yet, but I think in the settings you can make it so you can only get Switch only teammates. Not ranked, so I don't have to stay and look at this guy. He's not going to get me respawn, is he? I think if he would, that would be an option. I'd stay, but he can enjoy it. At that point, as I say, if you find yourself in that point that Wraith did right there, just run away. Just literally just run away. You don't. There's this sort of pressure I think a lot of people find to. I've got to revive my teammates, but if you can, do it. But ultimately, you know, just especially if you're new to the map, just go and use that time to go and explore the map or what you can explore, and just learn things, you know, because a lot to take in really at the beginning. And I never paid for anything, and I wouldn't recommend buying any boxes. I'd say what I did because I goofed on 2 things. That's pretty cool. Do that one on the other one. What did I buy? I recently bought the Battle Pass, and I bought that near the beginning of the season, the latest season. That was good fun. I've got some good skins for Bang and probably some other stuff I've unlocked as well, which is okay. But what you can do is, I'm not one for spending money on these games, and if I do, like, I'll literally spend like about 15 to 20 pounds at max, and then I literally call it there. But the problem is with these, they do have a bit of a gambling nature, or even that you just really like Apex and you're happy to spend that money, whatever. But you got to be careful, because some people have spent hundreds, like Fortnite, spent hundreds of pounds, and those boxes are meant to be addictive. That's the whole point. It's kind of really early stages of gambling. But opening them feels good, especially when you get something that's rare and things. We all want that buzz. That's all it is. But I bought 1,000 tokens thinking I'd get the Battle Pass. And then I came to this, and I saw I could get 10 boxes for 1,000. I thought, oh, Okay, okay. Well, instead that, because what is it? 1,000 tokens is 7.99. It's not bad. Especially it's free play game. If you like it, that's what I mean. It's not bad to throw some money their way. And I thought, okay, we'll get 10 boxes. And I had those 10 boxes, and I'm not going to lie, it was full of crap. I didn't get anything that I liked out of it. The one thing I got out of it on like the second one was I got an epic Lifeline skin. And at that point, she was still probably one of my best legends. Hang on, which one did I get? I got... Yeah. Oh, no, did I? Is it that one? Yeah, I got that one. It just looks a bit different on this, I think. No, I got that one, rather. I got Neural Snap. And so that was okay. And then I slept on it. I was like, okay, that was a bit disappointing. I thought I'd get some really nice stuff in that. But, you know, I wish I kind of didn't spend any money. And then I thought, well, no, the Battle Pass still looks good, and I wanted that Bangalore thing. So I bought the Battle Pass, which is the same thing. It's 1,000 coins for that season. That's like 64 days. And then the nice thing in that, I'm not trying to sell it here. I've kind of played to a point in it now. I got the Bang scheme, and I got a lot of stuff I unlocked just by ranking up, because it does promote it. But the main thing I found I got is it gives me these store tokens, which are actually money. These, like, whatever they're called, I don't know. So you unlock legends with... It says legend tokens in the middle there, in that top right corner. It says legend tokens, and you got Apex coins. So Apex coins is actually what is the real money. But the Battle Pass, from what I've unlocked, it's given me real Apex coins back, which is a bit weird. And I think it's given me about 500, 600, almost enough to pay for another Battle Pass. So, I guess I don't know if I can earn enough to actually unlock the next Battle Pass without paying for it. That would be quite cool. Hi. But yeah, I did that after about 150 hours. And I actually got a lot of the Battle Pass, and I'm satisfied with that. And to be perfectly honest, I probably won't spend any more money on it. That's it, you know. But no, you generally, for getting up to where I did with the hours I put in, I've had some really good stuff free unlocked. Unlike Fortnite, where I put some time into that and I got nothing to show for it. This game gave me, even off the bat, gave me quite a lot to show off. It's been good fun. But I've seen some people on Reddit spend a lot of money on this game, and I'll just be very careful. It's they've been done in sort of addictive nature, and as I said, I was kind of annoyed when I bought those 10 boxes and they were kind of all rubbish. I was a bit just like, nothing I really got out of it, unfortunately. And it's the only way to unlock stuff in the game. There's no other way. You can't, you know, don't get like 10 kills with this gun or anything like that. There's none of that. It's just literally the game. You can either buy it through crafting, which is this stuff here. The game gives you in loot boxes crafting materials or metals. And then you can go and take those points and go and unlock stuff. A bit like Overwatch. Go and unlock stuff. So we've got purple goods in there. You got a fuse skin. That's actually pretty cool though, eh? So that's what I'm saying. The game will give you good stuff. It won't be stuff to say you can use yet, but it will give you good stuff. Like it's given me loads of stuff for Mirage and for Watson on my other account, and I've not unlocked either of those. And I probably won't for a little while. That's a cool skin for Fuse though. I said before, I might if I play on this, I might unlock characters I've not actually got. That was a cool Bang one as well. I'll unlock characters I've not got on PC. See what they're like. Wait, what was it? Was it a banner? Oh no, maybe I missaw it then. Oh no, it was. Yeah, cool. The smoke out would be appropriate, yeah, because I've pretty much dropped the smoke like every time now. Badges are pretty cool. No one really takes any notice of these. People think they do, but like if Reddit was anything to go by, people think these are like proper sort of war memorial badges or something. They're really not. What's new? Chaos Fury. Use Chaos Fury event. Oh, is that what it's called? Oh, there we go. But it's a good idea. Most people don't know what this one is. This means you're like a kill leader and you won a game. And then you get your just legend badge. And that's kind of usually what I run. Or the Jump Master's a good one. No, at the beginning of the stream I went over how to use some of the guns. where to hip fire and how not to hip fire and things like that. And it's been little things like that that's really changed my game, just knowing how to use some guns more than others. Because like the R99, for example, which is really fast firing, I thought they basically go around and aim down sights with that, and it's really kicks like a mule sort of thing. And I've seen it's a popular gun with the PC crowd, and I was like, how do they do it? How are they killing me every time with this gun from across the map, even just wrecking me? And it's because you got to think on PC, for example, a lot of the first-person shooters all come from like Counter-Strike. In Counter-Strike, there is like no aim down sight; it's just point and click. There is a bit of recoil to manage, but it is just point and click. Someone else wants to be Bang, so we'll be Bloodhound. Let's do that. And that's what they're used to, and this game does cater well to the I don't have to aim, I can just hip fire audience. So if you like doing that, you'll get on very well.
Mind your mullets, ladies. I'm about to start.
What a good character for noobs. I would recommend Lifeline. Gibraltar's good, even though I've never really used him, but if you want to play like a bit slow like I do and get used to the game, Gibraltar's a good fun. I'd say Bangalore, Bloodhound and Lifeline at the beginning. Revenant's a really good character to get used to, but obviously you have to unlock him. Same with Horizon's good fun. Just because they're characters that can get you out the way. Whereas Bloodhound here, I wouldn't say he's a great one at the beginning. And you've probably seen me fail with him here, because he can see through walls and stuff, which is great for sort of flanking the enemy at the right time. And you have to play quite aggressive with him, but if you're still learning, you won't really be able to play aggressive because you don't know what's around the corner, and you don't know what that building looks like on the inside, and you don't know where the good loot is, for example, or whatever. And there isn't really any good loot, it's just random, to be honest. I mean, like here at the beginning, I try and keep my teammates in sight, but I just try and get myself kitted. So they've gone a bit over there. That's quite far away, but it just means this place over here is going to be quiet. So hopefully we can find... Yeah, hopefully we can find some goods without getting someone shooting us in the back. But Lifeline's my favourite, I would say, straight up. And she is who I'd recommend for anyone to get used to, because as I said before, you'll kind of look at you get paired with random people, and so it's really lucky chance as to what happens with your teammates. Like I've had a couple of games we won, other games people just run off and you won't see them the rest of the game. And so it's a good chance with Lifeline that if you get that player that runs off, gets killed, you could potentially save them. And that second chance, I've seen it, that second chance might be all they need to start playing properly and help you, because you've gone out of the way to help them. They might all of a sudden go, this guy wants to win. And all of a sudden feel a bit pressured maybe to start performing or something. And I've come back from quite a few games just by helping my teammate more than anything, trying to get him back into the game. Key thing with Lifeline is that she's got a health kit robot. When you pick someone up, try and put a health kit down as well for them. Like try and put the health robot down. So it can kind of start healing them as well when they're getting back up. It's not always the easiest one. She's a difficult one to get used to, but if you want to be sneaky and flanky, Bang is someone I have really good fun with. I've kind of ignored her for a long time, to be honest.
Watch out for the new kill leader, friend.
Is that someone? No. We've got to go... So, like now, we've got to go far for the ring, and there's literally... Yeah, there's literally a minute, so we've got to go. We've got to go... Some people really like to push it so the ring's behind you, and you can push it. You can actually make it so you can stay in the ring, you can heal up. I really don't get the goods from these, do I? What have we got? Flatline. Yeah, just carry on. Right now I'm not kind of happy with either of these, but it's okay. I'm carrying the energy stuff because I want an energy gun. We want a Volt if we can find one, but which I wouldn't recommend doing that. I'd recommend just sticking with what you've got, but
Rings closing. Let's see some
Oh.
movement, shall we?
Can we try devotion now?
The ring is moving until I fight
So
it.
this will work with the
No
energy
one's
stuff
inside.
I've got, and this is a beast. It's kind of a rare gun, but just trying it in the firing range, you'll see it's kind of
Gonna need one of these if you're bleeding
kind
out.
of hard to handle at the best of times. I'll tell you why I really like this game. I always wanted to play like DayZ. I always used to like watching like DayZ videos, and it was all like a zombie survival game or whatever, and it was all about like looting and
Care package incoming.
this announcer's scary as anything.
Incoming care package.
Drop some of that. But I never got to play it because my computer was never good enough. And then, I guess this is kind of like a mixture of all that sort of era of gaming. When you got like the whole looting and squads and battle royale and survival and teamwork, and yeah, it's good fun. Oh, there's an L-Star. Oh, and there's a thing. There we go. That's more like it. Love that. Can I have... Oh, I really want that though. Damn it. Can I not have that? Ah, okay, well, we'll have the L-Star then. Get rid of all our ammo. Sometimes I found recently it's just easier to carry one ammo rather than carry multiple different ammos, which is what I usually do. Sometimes it's just easier to carry. Right, we've got carried away here. That's kind of what I said. That's Apex in a nutshell. We should be okay. This ring is not too quick. Are they still there? One of them's still there. That's not good. There's a shield there, friend. You missed that. Shall we try and ping it?
Let's go this way.
No, come on. Oh, whatever. He's coming. It is okay. No problem. I think a lot of people like Wraith at the beginning because she can teleport and she's very safe. So for the situation where you don't know what's going on with your teammates and you can't always help anybody and you don't want to help, you don't want to be lifelong, you don't want to help people. I get it. People have, yeah, say play what they like, whatever. Then I'd probably recommend Wraith, but I'm not a very good Wraith player, so purely because I've ignored her. I just don't like her tactics. I don't like the idea of. She has a bit of stigma with her because most people run away with her. It's really annoying. But that's kind of the tactic I'm... So if you hold forward, press start, you should auto run. And you can then drop something while still running. It's a small little tactic. Same with climbing walls. Hold A, so jump and then hold A. So you press A to jump and then you hold A after you press jump. You'll climb the wall. Because that's something I didn't really realise for a while, and it's a bit awkward, but climbing is a big thing. It's got that sort of Mirror's Edge vibe about it. Hi. Welcome to the channels.
There's a jump tower over there.
I used to really like Mirror's Edge. I don't really want kind of happen, to be honest. I never played the latest one. I played the first one. I never played the second one. Oh, there's another ring over here. Is he listening? I can see the guy on my team turning around. Is he like looking at the tower being like, what is that? As I said at the beginning, Apex is so overwhelming.
Half the squads are left.
So overwhelming. Really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun without knowing what's going on, but yeah, very overwhelming. Oh, I forgot about Bloodhound. We got our
Allfather, give me sight.
I'm not used to being able to scan walls and things. His ultimate's really good. I've actually probably not used Bloodhound as much as I should, just purely because his ultimate basically makes him move quick and should probably actually put us into perspective of PC. It might actually extend the field of view because that's normally what it does.
Be aware of the
Doubt it. I bet they've changed bits like that. I bet it
Round
won't.
two.
But it gives you a bigger field of view and it makes people go... You get like thermal vision, basically, so you can see people really easily. And it makes them move quick. Octane's another good one. He's another good one to unlock. I liked him at the beginning, but he's another player I don't use. Who do I stick with? Pathfinder's my favourite. Pathfinder as a character is legit one of the funniest characters I've seen in the last decade for sure. He's genius. But annoyingly, I did okay with him in season 7, which is when I started. And then it's actually, I've only just seen, let's put the stock on the other gun so it's at least a bit balanced. But I don't do very well with him, basically. I get my ass kicked with Pathfinder. And I hate to sort of admit it, but that's just kind of how it is. Like, I did really badly until I stopped using Pathfinder, and then I started doing pretty good. I started using Bangalore more, Lifeline more, and I started doing a lot better, but I didn't change anything other than I think he's just a really easy target, basically. That's the problem.
Optics here. Close range.
I've got one of these, haven't I? I'm carrying it. Just in... I don't want to find... I need to find a vault, and then it can go on my vault, but that's probably all I've picked up in this stream, so the game's like, no, you're not allowed one of those. Which is kind of what I said about earlier. Oh, there it is. There it is. Because I love that. Thanks. Good. Good, good, good. I didn't really think the vault was that good when I first started playing, but... no, it is. It's a good gun. Oh yeah, and the other thing, if you crouch while... I've switched crouch to clicking the thumbstick, but that's because I like it. And if you crouch while sprinting, you do a slide, and that is kind of... Right, it's really fun, but it's also very key to a lot of movement in this game. That's again with Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I think the few ways... He basically used to be one of the strongest legends in the game, from what I can gather. In the early seasons, he was really strong. And I think they've just made him a lot easier to hit, and he's a lot slower. Because whenever I'm Pathfinder, what I just said about sliding on the ground and sprinting, he just seems a little bit slower just to get running, and that little bit slower is enough to get you killed more often than not, which is a shame. Is Apex Legends handy on Nintendo? I'm sure it is. I don't think you can get... It'll be like the first time Apex is portable, isn't it, really? Which is pretty cool. I've not tried it in portable mode. I'm sure it's pretty good. I'll be honest though, first-person shooters portable, I've never really enjoyed them that much without having a separate like controller or something. I prefer like racing games and like your sort of story games or even RPGs or something like that if it's sort of handheld, really. But it can work. It's whichever is suited you, really. I said I've got kind of big hands, so the Switch handheld is okay for me, but it's not the most comfortable. So I predominantly play it docked, to be honest. With whole lockdown and everything going on, it hasn't really left the dock that much at all. Was that? Where are you? Where are you? That was sudden, eh? I was about to go up that way, but there's someone down here. Yeah, there they are. Oh, we're Owlman. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do our ultimate. Well, there you go. It's like lit like everybody up. Yeah, let's help you. Oh, they got a gold shield. Are you serious? Can you treat this one, friend? What have we got? Oh, we got the All-Star. Where are you gone? Yeah, they have got you. Oh, they got you. Oh, I don't know what you did. I had that. Yeah, where was the... He's down. What happened to the other one, though, eh? That's what I'm saying. Fuck, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Well played, son. Well, there you go. There you go. I thought we could get him then, but not the last person. Oh, the Bang's already quit. On path is up there. Go on, son. You can do it. Go on, go on. He's weak. Come on. Does that go up as well? Oh, you can do it. You got shields. Come on. I believe in you, Pathfinders. Don't come after me. If I could shout them on the mic, I would. In good faith. Literally what I'm saying now. How do I turn off motion controls? Go into settings. Go to the bottom. Go to controller. Go to the bottom. And it says motion controls on or off. And just turn it off. Easiest way to do it, really. That's a shame. No, I didn't. I properly just went in the assumption that player was behind that box down there. But Okay, well, you actually probably could have got me up by this time. You've wasted the gloss overall. We're just gonna pot shot from far away. Friend, leave them. Pick me up. What's wrong with you? Come on.
Let us go this way.
Come on, pick me up. You could actually pick me up now, right now. You could pick me up. You could do it. We could survive and we could move on, but you're not doing it.
Let's go this way.
The ring's close.
You
10
suck.
seconds.
Oh well, we tried. That's a shame. I don't blame anyone at this sort of level though. It's just say it's all. No one's gonna have any idea what they're doing.
Care package incoming. Some of you aids looking.
Ah, damn it. We'll do one more game. No, I'll probably leave it there. You can't find it to do more time. Yeah, bless you. Sorry. So press start, and you'll get this. Or even on the menu here, you can go down in the bottom corner here. It's got this little cog. You can press A on that. It will come up with settings. Press settings, and then you got 4 sliders at the top here. You got gameplay, controller, video, and audio. I said it earlier. I'll say it again. Something that a lot of the pros have in this to make shooting easier is default settings on the crosshair damage will have X and shield icon. You want to turn it to X. All that means is that when you're shooting someone and it gives you a little hit marker, from like Call of Duty and other things that have it, it will give you a shield icon as well, and it's quite big. You don't need that shield icon. You really don't need it. All you need is the X marker that's told you shot someone, and that will just make up where you're aiming a lot clearer and a lot more identifiable. Although he says, and I had the thermal thing on, then I still lost that guy. And I have the damaging numbers on stacking. The motion controller, just go into controller, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and it says in this little section here, motion controls, and it says motion controls on or off, and you just press off. I've got them on, obviously, but never mind, thank you. Oh, there you go, you did it. But they're my motion control settings, though. I'd recommend them if it's the way to go. If you're not used to them, you know, I played Splatoon for a long time, so and I picked them up for that game, and they were good fun. But they are on by default, and I can appreciate most people don't like motion controls, so it is what it is. Yeah, they're good fun. What we got?
Hey, Gibraltar's coming for you.
Gibraltar's good. I've not really... Oh, we can go and be him now. I've not really used him. He's definitely a very defensive character. Oh, we got another banger for her. Banger? Got a banner for her. Literally a banger, mate. I got that on PC. Solar Flare. I actually like the stock image on that. Yeah, Bloodhound, I don't know. Bloodhound's a special one. I would kind of avoid Bloodhound. I don't know. I've never really... He's alright. It's good for that thermal thing there, but it's a bit... I say, you've got to be used to the map, be quite aggressive, and you'll do okay. Who else do you have knocked? Pathfinders! Oh, is that a legendary skin? Brilliant. If only I could have this for PC though, eh? But I'm guessing that would defeat the point. Wow, he looks even chunkier like that though. Yeah, so I'd say that's probably more his real hitbox. You see how thick his legs are at the side there at the bottom, but then how big they are there all together. I feel like that's probably his hitbox. It's gotta be. Because he's so... Oh, I just can't... I mean, watch me. I'll be him now, but I'll go down straight. He's, I say, one of my favourite characters in a video game, and I've really tried being him a lot, but I just get my ass kicked. Absolute ass kicked. And it's also a gamble with his grapple. So his grapple can be quite fun, and it's quite an art to use his normal grapple, but his actual ultimate grapple is the one I'm on about. Because you can clutch your team out of some situations and save them, like get them out the ring quickly, get them to a new position quickly, you can flank quickly, you can get to high positions other teams can't get to. You can do a lot of things that average legends can't do with Pathfinder, and it's great fun. It's just, he is a gamble in most cases that even on PC you can't always see where people are. And so you put a grapple over the other side of the map because you can go quite far, and lo and behold, there's a team waiting for you at the other end, and you didn't even know because you couldn't see them. And you've just got yourself and then maybe your teammates as well killed because you made that one push, you know what I mean? And it's that combined with being an easy target, it's just not very nice at the best of times. So I've stopped using Path, and I've had a better time for it, and that's, you know, I wouldn't be saying it if it wasn't bloody true. It annoys me, so I'm kind of hoping they maybe change their ways at some point and Pathfinder becomes a bit maybe harder to hit, or a bit quicker moving. No, I'm not going down there. You can go down there. They're both valid jumps. I don't like it. People also like going down there. People also like going there. People like going there. You can go over there. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go here. Ah, someone already dropped. Yeah, Naruto's has already dropped. That's pretty funny. Yeah, whichever. Well. Oh, we found a vault. Goods, good, goods. Oh, this announce is weird. I found a vault and a Mastiff as my first two guns. The game knows too much. That's my current go-to combo on PC, is a Vault and a Mastiff. By all means, get used to the guns. Any of them are completely viable at the end of the day. It's just what you're used to, what you like. Luck, really, at the end of the day as well, plays a big part of it. This is very playable, though. I do commend what they've done with this, really. There's a wingman there. No. Let's get that. Let's get that. Get that. Let's get that. Where are you, friend? You're close. I could do a bit more energy ammo, but don't we all? Okay, let's just go. I'm not going to rush, but we can make a move. We've got grenades, so let's use those to unwind. Let's climb up here, so it's different. We're not being obvious. Oh, you're the other side. Damn you. I could have grabbed. That's fine. Is that my only grenade I had? Oh, I fell off on the between. Oh, it was never good. Didn't like that. Oh, you're robbing him. Mate, you know how rude that is? Correct. That's another Pathfinder. You're gonna have me, friend. No! Can't move. Can't move. Woo! Choppy, choppy.
We just eliminated the whole squad. Exciting.
Good job.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, he quit. Lol. What do you think he... Do you think it, it probably crashed on him.
1 minute. Ring's pretty
Couldn't handle the movement. Let's have that.
Good news.
He had me then, though. He should have just actually bothered to try reloading and just shot me. He would have killed me. Never give up shooting, peoples. Keep shooting us.
range, 45 left.
If you can run, get cover, shoot again, shoot. Just keep going. Don't bother, stop shooting. I've done it before when you panic. And there's a time to run, there's a time to stand and just shoot. Just play the jumping game you do on Fortnite. Jump, crouch, weave about, zigzag, run away, scream, fingers crossed, all the rest of it. Throw a grenade, run around. If you have a firefight out this door, right, and you've got like a shield like that, you've already got a blue shield like I've got, and there's a shield there, you get railed, don't even bother, like, give them a couple of shots back, but run over here and just pick up that shield, and it swaps them around, so you don't even have, you've all of a sudden got a full shield again. Little details like that will make you just win a firefight, because you've just instantly gained a complete shield in like a second. It's like, it's as I've always used to like in even in Halo and stuff, it was always about health in Halo and your shields, because this is old school now, old school Halo used to have like a timing with the shields, so everyone had a shield and it would get knocked down and you would have like an alarm go off, but that alarm would only be so long. And if you could basically cover or get into not take any damage in the time that alarm's going off, your shield will start regenerating. And it's as quick as it probably is in this. And that split moment of just having a recharged shield and going straight back into a firefight is so fundamental in this sort of game. It's actually mad. Just the idea of not having a shield and going back into a firefight is pretty much suicidal. It's very difficult, and even 2v1's very difficult. Friends, there's a purple shields on there. Shall we go and see the ship? Let's go and see the ship. It's a bait thing to do, friends, but let's go and do it anyway. It's definitely been it's definitely bits like this. It's definitely getting a bit chunky. Yeah, indeed. How do we get at the top floor again? I can't remember. There it is. I mean, there was a shields on here. They pull off. Nearly. Here we go.
I've got an Evo shield here. It's cool. Level 2. Med kit here.
Oh, I love that. A reviving knockdown shield. I don't usually get the golden knockdown shield. Kind of a rare one, really. Oh. Let's have that.
Watch for them.
Oh, I tell you what I need, friend. I don't, but we'll do it anyway. How many have we got, actually? We're just testing that gun, innit? You will find this, a lot of people, because they're new to the game, they'll just start randomly shooting, and it's usually because they're just trying to feel out the gun and stuff. Oh, can I have that?
Eva 8 here. Thanks. Let's all celebrate and have a good time.
Celebration. It's old Pathfinders. Maybe that's it. Maybe I can be Pathfinder on console, but I just can't be Pathfinder on PC. So it's usually like grapple. I'm not the best with it, but say I want to grapple up here and swing over there. You kind of want to turn against it. So we're probably going straight into a firefight here, but you want to grapple up there and then almost look to the right, and it should swing you round a bit. I'm still not great with it, but you look to the right like that, and it should basically do what I just did then, and it swings me like a monkey over here. That's kind of the best use I've found for it so far. You can also... I mean, that's how I love Pathfinder. I've probably done some of the best with him. I've had so many wins that I've been this close to winning and I've lost it. And it's all been usually Pathfinder, and if I'd been someone else, it probably wouldn't be it. I come cursed with him or something. But, so even though I love him, I really wouldn't recommend him as a noob character as such. But he's really good fun, and I guess if that's all you want to have, then just by all means do what I did and just play Pathfinder and push through the struggle. There might be someone here, friend. Yeah, there is.
Death box here.
Yep.
I'm taking fire, friends.
Alright, let's fall off the map. I was going to throw grenades in there, but that's not really... No. Get on the roof. Get on the roof, get on the roof, get on the roof, get on the roof, get on the roof. So right now I need to reload, I need to put on another shield because we're not in a good position. That might be another squad, but I don't know. Oh, that... Oh no, I haven't got any more shields. I've got a big shield. Where are you shooting? You're shooting the wrong way.
I downed an enemy.
Did you?
Round 2.
Where is this guy? Oh, you did, and he's healing. Hi, friend. Where is he? Where are you? Oh, friend, can you not? You're doing this as well, then. I haven't played all this shenanigans in a while. Where's your friend? Hi, friend. It's always a bit demoralising when you lose your teammate like that. So he's given me the time to recharge my shield. Now he's phasing. We're going to leave my Naruto for a second. Good. Oh, I'm so lucky. I thought I was dead. I actually thought I was dead. Oh, you didn't make it though. Let's get the old heart going, you know. I'll have that. I'll have that. I'll have that. So picking up that shield instantly revived my shield. So all I need to do is put health on. And thankfully there's a respawn beacon right there, so we'll use that. It gives us away, but whatever. I need energy ammo before I really do it, because I might not get to use these again. I know, stop pinging it. What is with you guys pinging? PC players tend to give you a little bit of a second to get your shit together, because it do be... Oh, there's a ring coming the way. How long we got? It doesn't even say how long we got. We got a minute, that's fine. So if the ring was going to move in on us, I wouldn't respawn him. I would go to the next location.
Just a minute
Oh,
until the ring
oh, he
closes.
quit. There we go.
I don't have to wait for
That
anyone.
sucks. But there we go. I'm not going to rush around after them, particularly if they don't get any kills. I couldn't. I couldn't really care. Oh, they had all the goods.
45 seconds until ring close.
Bless you. I'll
It's
have a
near.
look in a second.
Good
We'll
thing I
swap
can
it for
move.
that. We'll swap it for... Is that just a bit too many? What do we think?
30 seconds until close. This
Watch yourselves. My ring flare is detected.
a ring flare.
Can you show the video settings on the Nintendo? Path has a large learning curve. He does indeed. Yeah, fine. Yeah, so basically all I did is... it wasn't really sort of video settings. There's nothing you can really change on video settings, unfortunately.
Only 10 seconds left.
Only thing I did is I put basically Corsair damage to X, put the numbers to stacking, and on the controller settings, I've got very high and high on the aim down sights.
Rings close.
My motion controls, I can show my motion controls if you want to know those. But unfortunately there isn't really any other settings you can really change, to be honest. It's kind of locked as they've made it, really. I think as Bloodhound it's still zoomed out and stuff, but I don't really know. There's only 5 squads left. Oh, I've never solo won Apex. I got a double win. I don't really know. I think I'm on crossplay servers. Yeah, the ring is coming. Yeah, we're gonna have to run. I've just left it on whatever default is, but I noticed before I wasn't playing with Switch people. I was playing with like Xbox or something. Good. Just in the wait.
Round 3. Tick tock. Here we go, son.
Oh, it's definitely got a bit chunky. That's a map. Now this is kind of suicidal in this building, but I've got no choice. I don't. Yeah, there is someone here. Hi, friend. Can't shoot them, friend. And you've got an L-star. Oh! I do
Good
say.
job, me. Recharging shields.
Is it just you? Is that it? Wow, this is a lot easier than it is on on PC. Good lord. We'll have that. I'll have that, I suppose. I don't really know. I don't really like Phoenix kits that much. We've got 3 of them. That should be fine. We can quickly squeeze around this corner, I think. But yeah, I think it's on Switch. No, I think it's on crossplay servers. I mean, I get a lot of the time on PC, I get a lot of controller players or Xbox players on PC, so I don't know how that really always works. I mean, I play on a controller on PC anyway, so I did wonder if it puts us in our own little bracket, but definitely not often enough. Ah, there do be
Just a
mans down
minute
there.
until the ring closes.
Are we,
Frag out.
what do we think, friends? Let's just hope they're not going to see me. Can we? Oh my god. No, that's not going to work.
45 seconds until ring close. It's near. Good thing I can move.
Really? How do you not know I'm here? Still looting all
30
down there.
seconds. That's half a minute.
Oh, and there's only 3 squads left. Right, so that was probably the... I know you were thinking why. I know you're thinking why. I'm on my own. And, I'm not happy with that, so yeah, I just chose
10
not to shoot him.
seconds. Tick-tock, says the clock.
You tell them, Pathfinders. Can we go through here? So I don't know. I'm probably playing with Xbox players, but I'll be honest, it doesn't really... This is quite big, eh? Doesn't really matter to me, because I get my ass kicked on PC, like properly kicked on PC. I have like 0.7 kill death ratio on PC. I get absolutely slaughtered, so This is, I guess, like coming home, as they say. This is what I played for years. So, yeah. I think there's no. Yes, you're going to be at a bit of disadvantage maybe on Switch, but I don't know. I don't know. I've been a 30 frames a second gamer for years, and I'm just kind of used to it. And I think ultimately, it's what you're used to. If you're, so for me, for example, I had one of the first Xbox Ones. Oh,
Ring countdown.
that's pretty cool, eh? I had one of the first Xbox Ones, and
Ring flare opening up near me. No thanks.
we didn't use that, did we? We didn't use the ultimate accelerant. We use it now. We go over there and get that tower. Basically, I got used to Overwatch at 60 frames a second on the Xbox One, and I really liked it. It was really one of my favorite games in like 2015, 2016, in that era. So this is what I wanted. I wanted those two to shoot each other, because if there's a full squad, me on my own, I'm not going to take out a full squad, but I might be able to do the last lot. We'll see. What was an R99s? Maybe. Let's do this for shits and giggles. But I got Overwatch on Switch. That was one of the first games I got after I sold my Xbox, and it's not the same. That 60 FPS like experience is not on Switch. It's like, it's worse than this. Overwatch is way worse than this, in my opinion. Loved Overwatch, it's one of my favorite games, but I just couldn't play it in just how badly it was to what I knew. So I think from going from something like better to something worse, if in theory, how it plays the game, it wasn't. I couldn't do it. Whereas this, yeah, this is great. I'd say this is very playable. My only concern is, as I said at the beginning of the stream, is if you were to come across 3 or 4 squads at once, Apex on my old computer used to have a hard time taking on more than like one squad at once. Basically, it used to get really slow, really chunky, because you're loading in players on such a big map in such random places, and then if you start putting people like me shooting like Bangalore smoke and putting their airstrike and stuff in, it can really chop up the server quite quickly. But well, the console quite quickly. But I don't know. So far, this seems okay. It's to be expected, really, is what it is. You just have to play to your advantages. So just use cover more, be a bit slower, think about what you're gonna do, and yeah. I'm actually tempted after our recent poor performance to use this. I don't know. The Mastiffs come alright. It's just, I don't know. I think they've made it a bit weaker in this recent update. It feels like it. Max I've had is like 40, 50 damage rather than like 70. There's still 3 of us here somehow. Or still 3 squads. We don't know how many people, but we know there's 3 squads.
I love this part.
Or it's just like Horizon's sister or something. It's funny. I'm kind of happy with what I've got here. We should be good. The main thing I need is grenades. Grenades. But there's not really any here. Now, where's the next ring actually, eh? Over here.
Only 1 minute until the
So
ring closes. Luckily, it's not far.
I always like to at this end game. I always try and be in the ring. We've got Phoenix kit selected, but to be honest, it's quite slow. I'm gonna have the bigger one selected.
Ring's not that far. I love it when that happens.
It's odd. I fully expected someone to. Alright, so the actual ring is actually further than I thought. Yeah, we got it.
Very exciting.
Let's go up. We can. I haven't got too much time to lose on this, really. I don't want to risk that. I don't know how much damage that's going to do to me. It might do what it always does.
Cool.
And just do a little bit, but the end game here, the ring is, you don't really want to mess around with it, and I don't know if they're the same, where they're going to be really damaging. Shit! No, there you go, I'm wrecked. No, don't shoot the Pathfinders. Okay. Do what I said and get that one. Yeah. Well, better. Run, run, Pathfinders. Goes. Get in the cover. We're using the Phoenix. It's a waste, technically, but I've got loads of them, so just use it. Now, this is the building I was looking for. I kind of went a bit too far there.
Final round. Get up. It'll all be over soon.
You're telling me. We haven't got as many grenades as I'd like. I'm thinking how I can use Pathfinder's ultimate here. Can't even do that. I mean, in theory, they won't know where I've gone. Might even be only one guy, I don't know. This is just 3 squads, though, still, so that's the odd thing here. So it might just be 3 of us, literally. Or just camping it out, but...
Ring's not that far. I love it when that happens.
The ring's just going to come to a close now. So there's not going to be another ring to go to. It's just going to finish. It's just going to squeeze us all together. The problem I'll have with that is if he's not going to... He's pushing me.
30 seconds.
So the problem he's going to have with that is if he doesn't climb over the wall and push down on me. He wouldn't be behind me. Next to me, though. I think down next to me.
Just 10 seconds. Tick-tock, says the clock.
There's one guy left there.
Better watch it.
Where is he?
Ring's closing.
Let's get this where I need it to be. There, whatever. Right, probably a bit too early, but fuck it. Shit, that didn't work. Ah! That didn't work! No! Some guy's healing anyway. How did this... What? Oh, because we've got to climb. Come on. No! No. Right, get your gun up. Yeah, grenades are probably a good idea at this point. Let's... Where are they? Let's just... Oh, he's there. Let's get them in. Doing the same thing, I don't blame. Oh, this... You go after him! No, go after him! Don't shoot me. Oh, I'm dead. They're both shooting me. No! Why are you shooting me? This point there! I'm gonna hopefully... Duh! Bastard! Oh, that's well awkward. So that's generally kind of what happens in a larger scale of things, at least on PC. In the... Let's see who wins this, eh? Oh, you had a crabber even. For God's sake. If I'd have known, I'd have pushed that guy. That's hilarious. So instead of both like focusing on people, basically it turns into one person's gonna get picked on. It's kind of what I was saying before, where you could be a squad initially, you've been fine all the game, you've not seen anybody, and then you have a squad pushing behind you, and then you have a squad pushing in front of you, and it feels like basically you've just been teamed up on purpose. And that's kind of what happened. Like, I see the Gibraltar, he's shooting at me. I got the Bloodhound behind me shooting at me, and they're both not on the same bloody team. That's a shame. That's the troubles with Pathfinder is kind of what I was saying, like right there. So I used his ultimate to try and get myself in a better position, to be on the wall, looking down on them, and it didn't work, and I had to sort of revolt to a last minute. That's kind of why I mean with Pathfinder being a bit, it's yeah. And then when it came to I needed to make a move, I was out in the open. I feel like you just start, you're basically just jumping in the middle of the map in the open. You can't really move any quick. He doesn't really go anywhere quickly. It's just really bad. Oh, that's funny. No, bless anyone that's tuned in on the stream. As I say, it's I did initially do this before, but it didn't record it. So hopefully this has all gone uploaded well. And if it's helped anyone out, that's brilliant, really. That's all I've kind of done it for. So good luck on it. It's a good game. It plays fine on this, I reckon. Hopefully it's it stays solid. I mean, the Switch Fortnite I thought was really good. So cool. Thank you very much for watching.